you are live, everyone. So I want to welcome everybody to our second TTS game for the Grand Slam Gamers here on YouTube. So we're playing our best impression of 11th edition. Today we have Dylan on Necron playing against Dustin on Death Guard. If you want to introduce yourself and talk about your army real quick, Dylan.
Yes, I'm Dylan, playing some Canoptic Court today. I got 2 10 bricks of warriors, so hopefully I'll be able to hold some objectives with them. Reanimator, hopefully try and keep them alive. What else do I got here? Necrosaur and Illuminor, so I can hopefully give them all sustained and 8+1 AP, some Tomb Crawlers to ignore all the modifiers, and then a couple of Catan to hopefully try and kill these Defilers.
Very cool. And you're on Canoptic Court, which is 3 detachment points, and your primary is Take and Hold. Do you want to talk about that real quick?
Not quite sure what to say besides that. I mean, I got Inescapable Domination, or Dominion, as my primary. So I just need to try and control 3 or more objectives at the start, 2 second turn onwards, and then try and take his home at the end of the battle.
Cool. All right. Dustin, you want to talk about your army real quick?
Yeah, so I'm Dustin, gonna be playing Death Guard today. I'm gonna be playing some Champions of Contagion, a 2DP detachment paired with one of the new 1DP, the Paragons of Putrescence. And what that's going to do is basically just increase my contagion range by 3 inches up to a maximum of 12, which can pair nicely with my quote-unquote base detachment of Champions of Contagion, allowing me to change my contagions every battle round, so I can swap through the 3 available contagions. Trying something kind of unorthodox here with 11th. As you might notice, I have 0 rhinos, and usually, like in a Death Guard community, a Plague Marine on foot is a dead Plague Marine. That's kind of how it's going in 10th, so we'll see with the changes to cover if I can get a little more durability out of my Plague Marines. So we've got 2 brick Marines with 2 characters, a Malignant Plague Caster, giving sustain to the unit, Biologist Putrefier, and 1 with the Final Ingredient enhancement. That's going to allow me to pick a second contagion to stay active always, and then I can still cycle through the other 2 available.
Cool.
And yeah, just going to be spreading contagions and hopefully killing some zombie robots, I guess. I don't even know what these things are.
Yeah, cool. So yeah, we already deployed here before we got on the stream. So Dylan, would you like to talk about your deployment real quick?
Yeah, so play some warriors to hopefully try and get these 2 objectives, or immortals to hopefully try and get these 2 objectives and just work towards my primary. And the Catan are just kind of here. Hopefully he exposes some stuff for them to feed upon. That was really the only thought behind it.
Very cool. Dustin, you want to talk about your deployment?
Yeah, so kind of just tried to do the standard, like, not really get shot turn 1, and then give myself avenues of multiple firing lanes with my Defilers, as well as some better positioning for my primary and battle round 2 and whatnot. So I don't think he's going to be charging me much outside of the Catan, so kind of staying back and just trying to get some angles and shoot some stuff.
All right, awesome. So we have back in the commentator seat, Eric, and we have a new person. The person who was playing Orcs last time is now joining us on the commentator desk, Daniel. Eric, would you like to introduce yourself and give a prediction for this game?
Yeah, hi, I'm Eric, a member of Grand Slam Gaming here, as well as everybody else involved in the game today. Happy to be back. Excited to see a couple new armies. Note that we are playing on a Dawn of War layout, so it's going to look a little different of a game than what we played last time around with the Orcs and the Tyranids. So that will be interesting to watch. As far as my predictions for this game, I haven't really seen Dylan's Necron like this kind of build before, so I'm interested to see how these infantry bricks are able to operate, and then of course the two Catans and the two Defilers are going to decide a lot of the game. So yeah, I'm looking forward to see who gets the upper hand on those monsters and which type of infantry can get their jobs done better here.
All right, Daniel, joining us at the commentator desk. What is your impression and prediction for the game?
Not quite sure. I think Dustin has a little bit of an edge here. I haven't seen an immortal brick in a long time, maybe not since the beginning of 10th. I'm really interested to see how well it does, starting anew at 11th. But I'd have to say he's gonna have to be able to hide these bricks of immortals with their canaptic brethren pretty well to stay alive without any of the feel no pains that he would normally get with the more meta list nowadays.
All right, awesome. All right, without further ado, I think it's time to just get the game kicked off. If the players would mute the commentators, I will get it started.
Alright, cool.
I muted them.
Alright, I'm all good to go.
All right, let's roll for who goes first.
Thank God.
Okay.
3.
Death Guard is going first. Do the start game here. Everything's set. Cool. So for my contagion, I'm gonna pick -1 save. That's probably gonna be in that for the majority of the game. We'll have to see. We have a lot of OC2, so maybe I'll change it, but yeah. Alright, so let's draw some secondaries. Defend Stronghold, display a might, which I think. So I can score display turn 1 now, which is interesting. Defend is still recycle. Bring it down. Bummer. Okay. Alright. Well, let's see if the Tallyman gives me a CP. He does, so I'll be at 2.
That will trigger my auto divinator. So on a 2-up, I will gain a CP as well. I will also gain 1.
Your scout moves, by the way, if you want to
Oh
do
yeah.
any of those.
Do you mind if I do my redeploys as well? A little past that, but
Sure, go ahead.
If you
I
don't,
mean,
that's
I haven't moved anything yet, so.
okay. I think I'll just pick up Necrosaur, this warrior brick, and the Catan. Necrosaur will go here. Warrior brick. Do this. Or immortal brick. And I'll drop this guy back over here.
Sure. Scout moves.
Yeah, I should do those two. Mounted, so I have to actually, or I can go through the walls, correct? With
You can
mounted?
go through this side.
Okay, just not that side.
If you have mobile, you can, but I don't know if they've announced that for those yet.
7.
As they're finishing up doing some of the pre-game moves, and
scout
we
nine.
already
What's that?
saw some cards, obviously a little
Yeah,
out of
they're
order,
quite,
but
quite
that
quick.
happens occasionally. No harm,
I'm
no
still
foul
excited.
there.
Okay, cool.
If we
that's
want
me.
to take a quick look at what missions we have in play here,
And
so
moves. 10.
Dustin today will be priority assets,
Does he
and
have advancing
Dylan will be
charge
playing take and
in
holds,
this?
No, that
which is what was
only
discussed
being
earlier.
done.
So Dustin going first here on the secure assets. He will score
We're gonna do
by doing an action within
these
range
guys
of an
are
objective that he is
OC
able to control by the end of his turn.
It's
That
annoying.
scores him 4 points, and then
So we're gonna put
so yeah, scores 4 points for that. 2 points if he kills a enemy unit that started the turn in range of one or more central objectives. And it's important to note here in this game that we actually have 2 center objectives that will count for that 2-point scoring. So if Dylan has a unit that starts the turn on one of those objectives and Dustin is able to kill him, that's 2 points. And both of those things he can score in the first round here. So he could have up to 6 points on primary, or actually only 4, because Dylan does not have anybody in range of those objectives. And then we can talk about the second battle round onwards. Essentially, Dustin just wants to hold some objectives there.
basically.
And then as far as secondaries, he ended up with Display of Might and Bring It Down. So Display of Might, he wants to have more of his units in No Man's Land than the opponent. And then Bring It Down is killing a monster or sorry, no longer a monster or vehicle, any model with
Which
wounds
guy gives
greater
the
than
minus
10,
two
or 10 or greater.
for me?
So we're probably not seeing that this turn.
Casters.
But the nice thing for Dustin is that he can hold on to that card and score it later. And then Display of Might, he can either elect to score it here at the end of his turn, essentially for free. All he needs is more, a couple of units. And if he is able to do that, he can score that, or he can choose to hold on to it and see if he can score it during Dylan's turn. And if he has more of his units within No Man's Land at the end of Dylan's turn, he scores that full 5. So it'll be interesting to see which lane he wants to go down on this turn as we progress here. You can see that he's moving his units up, claiming his natural expansion, which is now actually officially in the game as an expansion objective. And yeah, so kind of gone over the missions. Daniel, what are you thinking here as we get this game kicked off?
Well, I will say that my microphone and headset started turning robotic there for a second, so you sounded like you were coming from a Tomb World yourself. So kind of
the Necrons, they're infecting me already.
Exactly. It's the thing, Necrons. I don't know, as avid Necron haters in this group.
Yep, it tends to be how it goes, but I'm interested to see how this particular version of Necrons works out here today.
Yes. I like I said before, I haven't seen the Mortal Bricks in a while. I'm happy to see it. I'm happy to watch this happen, and I'm happy to watch these the 2 independent meta titans clashing with the 2 defilers and then the 2 Catan shards. This will be fun.
Yeah,
as far as the primary
the nerfed quote unquote Catans and the not so nerfed defilers.
Oh, was that thing that was posted that they're going to be increasing the point cost for every consecutive unit you take? And specifically defilers.
Yeah, so it seems like I'm sure the defilers are going to go up in cost, just baseline, and then it does look like Dustin is going to pay more for his second defiler as well, but we don't have the official rules for that yet. But I do think that's an interesting mechanic that GW is looking into using, where they can kind of try and cut down on these spammable problem units in a way that doesn't punish you if you just want to bring 1, but it's might be a little more costly and a little harder to bring 3. So it'll be interesting to see how that works out.
Yeah, I think it's a step in the right direction for sure.
Yeah, if it wasn't clear, we're playing with 10th edition points because that's all we have. But we do have all of the faction packs now. We have all of the dispositions. We're very close to having the full 11th edition rules ready to go. But so we're about 95% of the way there at this point.
For Display of Might for the 5 points, so you'll have to put more units in No Man's Land than I have.
Yeah, it seems that Dustin's going to try to trigger the new Display of Might function.
1, 2, 3.
Try to go for the risk to get the more points by trying to force Dylan into putting more models.
So he's basically using that secondary here to try and force Dylan to bring more units out to him, so he has more things to chew on next turn, would be my guess. But fairly quick first turn there, just a little bit of staging from Dustin. Neither of his secondary scored, since he didn't elect to immediately score the 2 points there on display. And so, but again, in 11th here, you get to actually keep your secondaries and keep drawing 2 more. So Dustin will still have Display of Might and bring it down for the later turn. So now we're seeing what Dylan is getting on his side.
Engage, burden of trust. Starting turn.
Another new one.
Yeah,
Burden
so
of trust
engage
there.
on all fronts, similar to
Oh, okay,
10th.
that's the
Burden of
UR
trust
one.
is, yeah, there was a moment in 10th where that was like
not
built into a
action?
primary, I think.
Mhm.
But
No, but it ends up on my
now
turn,
it's just doing
so I can't
actions
stop it.
on objectives.
And it can be your home as
Because-
well.
Yep, your home can be
Engage.
included, and then
Okay.
any of these no
I got
man's
rid
land
of the 2
objectives.
table quarters, so I
Yeah,
gotta
and
go
then
through
the
3.
one slight change to engage in 11th
Shouldn't be too
is going
bad.
back to the old one where 2 table quarters doesn't force you to score 1 point anymore.
Tomb Blades can get it pretty easily.
Yes. Yeah, very nice change there.
Mhm.
So, yeah, so Dylan definitely
We're
got
just
some
gonna cut
cards,
stuff,
and
okay.
the
I
display
should
of
hopefully
might
be able to
pushed
get
by Dustin that
2
is going to
guards
require Dylan to step
started.
up a little bit here if he wants to start scoring and deny
I
Dustin's
have no
score.
command phase. Movement.
We'll also note that Dustin did do his action in
Immortals.
on an objective there, so he did
Not
score 4
different.
points of primary. Looking at Dylan's for the take and hold, he will be able to score this turn if he controls 3 or more objectives. That includes his home. And then he basically wants to control 2 or more objectives, control more objectives than his opponent, and by the end of the game, attempt to control his opponent's home objective. So that is how he's scoring here as a take and hold in this matchup. So yeah, Dylan definitely has the pressure to push into
One right here.
this game a little bit, and yeah,
Using
kind of bring the
confused
fight
looking
to
with
Dustin. It'll be interesting to see
3.
if he actually tries to fight,
Just
or
the
if he's just
terrain's
going to
gonna
kind
make
of
that difficult
rely
there.
on his reanimation protocols here and
3.
get
Stage up
staged,
and get ready, yeah.
be tanky. Yep.
Yeah, we're just gonna have
And
to sit here.
also interesting, though, he doesn't have anything like Strat Reserve or Deep Strike, and I'm not sure if he has any kind of upbeat downy in this list. Oh, Deceiver, of course. Just talking about for the end of battle, if he keeps him alive, control your opponent's home for the 5 victory points at the end there.
The Deceiver isn't the uppy downy one, that's
Some
the
more
Transcendent.
brick.
So the Deceiver just gave him that
5.
redeploy. So he's basically used his only ability
Hmm.
on the Deceiver
Synchro.
already.
Yep. Oh, that'll be
So yeah, if he wants to
we'll go
take
for
Dustin's home, he's gonna have
advance on
to
the Immortals.
run across the old-fashioned way. Maybe with a,
6.
let's say,
6.
Nightbringer. That might
yeah,
be
with a little bit of crumping. We like a good crumping.
Yeah, move 11.
Yeah, so Dylan is pushing forward onto these objectives here.
You can't go through this plasma platform in the center.
Oh, this is a separate thing.
Yeah, you can go through these little lower walls, but you can't go through the center of it.
I thought it was only vehicles that couldn't go through the center there.
Interesting.
So you have to like
Yes.
You could be wrong.
move around shenanigans.
Yeah, I mean, those are infantry, they can go through.
3.
Didn't go through any kind of terrain feature.
Yeah, okay, perfect.
Seems like he's okay with it.
As far as I can get, though. Can't get on the objective.
I think he was trying to get on the objective to score his primary there,
Deceiver.
which he would have been able to if he kept his original move there. But he's got other units he could potentially move up into those positions.
Defilers.
Yeah, and he does have those 2 middle objectives that he could try to grab, but he is also, of course, worried about the shooting from the Defilers.
Lots and lots of
The
shooting.
reanimator up.
Yes. Yes,
If you
quite
look at
a
those
few shots.
Those
Yeah,
Plague
it's-
Marines, and also
are you
if the
in
Death
fact
Shroud
training
come
on
in
this,
with the
yes.
terrain feature?
Flamers, I've had that whole squad, just 3 of them with the
You have to go
Voter
right
Contagion, I think it is, with him.
That are 8 inches.
Yeah.
which I
The
have.
Plague
Like-
Marines or the
Yeah,
Death
no,
Shroud?
the Death Shroud with the Lord of
Yeah, the
Contagion.
Death
I've
Shroud
had
has the Lord.
to watch a
It's 18.
group of 10 flash gets and kill all but 3, I think, before. It's,
Oh yeah, they got a couple of flamers for you. They're ready.
yeah, it's
These guys will
deadly.
just move up. I think it's 7 on their movement.
Tomb Blades OC2 is gonna get 6 on there, and not gonna be able to have
Yeah,
a C there.
because Dustin currently has
just-
7 with the OC5 from the Defiler.
He could also try to kill some Poxwalkers, and I don't know if the Tomb Blades have
That's true.
enough shooting to do that. No, they do not.
He'd have to
Just
get
Veins
clear
would do it.
basically the entire
The defilers are
brick there, and I don't think we'll be able to.
scary.
Mhm.
The Defilers are scary.
Guess I can tow him on.
Yes, hello there to everyone in
Mhm.
chat. Let us know if you need any adjustment on the
Okay.
audio levels
What
or
happened
any
here?
questions that
Defilers
we can
will take
address
the
for you.
cover. Oh no, that's not on. Never mind.
We have producer Lamb setting up a great overlay for us,
Well,
getting
if
us
you're
some more
at Square,
information.
It's still cover, so you don't. It's not.
Oh, okay.
exclusively touching terrain.
Yeah, I'm taking
The
notes from the
Immortals
first
here will
stream
guard.
and bring up that new
Guard here.
what is it? The display over there on top of the
outside
stream
deployment
showing
zone.
secondaries and names of the players and their armies and stuff. I think this is a really good change to the stream in general.
Yes, and Lamb has told us that he will paint our overlay as well. It's coming. We're just waiting for it to, you know, to dry on the primer and everything.
Yeah. So, yeah, the second Immortal Brick will also guard. I believe I'm reading that correct, right? It's any objective?
I think
Indeed it
so.
is.
He is reading it correctly.
Each objective.
Not seeing anything about.
It's interesting to see all the slight changes to. I mean, that's a new one,
yeah.
a new secondary,
Any
but
objective.
the slight verbiage change in some of the primaries and secondaries.
So, yeah, Immortals will guard.
Like the heroic
your Immortals.
intervention no longer taking away the charge
Fights
bonuses.
first. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see if that actually sticks.
Yeah. True.
I mean, I guess the Tomb Blades could, but
Guess
that
they could always just be a
encourages you to
typo.
shoot 'em. You're already gonna shoot him.
Yeah, or it's something
we'll
that's in
try and
the
max it.
apparent rules companion that's not out yet, or the tournament companion.
Yeah, they'll guard too. And then
It's
try and
some
pop
guarding,
shots and
some shooting into
avoid
these
your
poxwalkers.
I think you have to own the objective, which I have 7 OC on here.
you do.
Does
nice,
have to
okay.
I purposely put 2 Poxwalkers. versus
Question
5
though,
on
guarded doesn't state that it's an action yet, so it's possible he
Interesting. I
could
don't see anything about it on the card. but
choose the guard and
you're
shoot
better at this
still.
than I am.
I would just assume so. I actually didn't read the card.
That would make
saying it.
sense, but who
Yeah.
knows? 11th is still confusing.
It's right here. As long guarded by your army, as long as the chosen unit is within range and you control it.
Okay, yeah, right at the end. So 2 mortals guarding. We'll just do some shooting. Can I start the action and then try and control it? I assume I'd have to control it at the beginning.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's not an action.
Or, yeah.
Yeah, I have to read it a few times there when I was silent. It's usually like any of the action
that's my
secondaries.
movement.
Yeah,
will
because
say-
actually the only 2 action secondaries that are left are Purge and Cleanse now, interestingly.
Illuminor will try
There's more
and
actions in
shoot
primary, but there's a lot
Plun-
fewer
it's
actions in secondary.
Line.
Or sorry, Plunder.
Plunder, yes. Yeah, I knew what you were going with there. Which is actually a nice
Yeah.
quality of life change, only having 2 action secondaries.
Passively rerolling ones due to
Especially for new primaries, having a bunch of there's a bunch of new primaries that require you to do a bunch of actions. So
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
It's be interesting to, you know,
Still misses.
going from playing 5 to 6 primaries to
9
how many
to
different
20
primaries will be floating
probably.
out there. It's a lot to learn, but I do like the system. I think it's fun to be able to build your army to do the type of Warhammer that
I
you want to
can't see
play
it
and not be
here.
forced into
Is your-
missions
guess
that don't really
25.
align with that.
I can try and get some
Yeah.
shots.
And yeah, the answer is already somewhat
The
answered in
Immortals
chat,
and
but
Warrior
yes, we
Warden will try
do
and shoot
plan to
the
do some
Dragon as
in-person
well,
live
as all of
streams
them can see.
when
Yes.
we are able to get that type of a setup. There are some people around our area that do that, and we might reach out
Full
and do
hit
that
roll.
occasionally. But our
I'll be putting
main
on
type of
5s,
content that we're looking to,
rerolling
kind of like
ones.
our flagship, is going to be this type of content where we do a TTS game. We can
I
give
don't
you the
remember
multiple
the
camera
special
angles, and
crits.
then have a couple of commentators speaking over it. So
Is it
the 2 people
sustainable?
playing the game are playing a
It
normal
would
game
be,
of
yes.
40k.
It is
They don't
right
hear us. They're
Right.
just doing their best to
Right click it.
play the best they
Yeah,
can, and we
that's
can
fine.
kind of fill in the gaps and make it
Perfect.
more entertaining for you.
All right. Looking for 6s, I think. T9, strength 5. Okay, so only 5s.
see if you can punch these immortals up into the. I think he's going to the blow
I don't
drone
think
here.
Yeah, it must be because he said he was T9. That does make sense.
Lethal hits help with that a lot.
Yeah, 10 AP2. Damage one.
10 AP2 just off the rip.
Take 5. Down to 5.
Decent saves. Yeah, but that 1 damage.
I
Well, where
update
much-
the left.
Pretty scary brick for
It
just.
should be numpad 1 and 2, I believe.
Just
Or no,
some-
it's 2 and 3.
Baseline
I don't have
immortals.
a numpad on my keyboard, so
I got you.
Actually, one of the first kits I ever built was some Necron immortals.
Real
But luckily, we
Warden,
were able to save you from
both
that reality.
hits. ones.
Reformed
Now
Necron
you play
player
respectable armies like Tau.
Yeah, I'm a
Looking
reformed
for-
Tau player
actually,
now. I play
I've been
orcs.
sus this whole time. I actually don't
Just
think I
green,
was,
just a
because
different
this is
green
technically
green
the
army.
closest unit. So
Well, closest
not
eligible
specific.
though, right?
Is it eligible? Then that would have been correct.
Yes, it's always closest eligible.
Show me.
Decent
It
damage
is,
there.
okay. Yeah, you're right. You're
And I assume we're
correct.
gonna have the Tomb Blade shooting over here into the Poxwalkers. should
Alright,
wrap us
looking
up.
for 5s. Just one at AP 2 damage.
Fails. Down to
2
three.
more damage on the blow drones.
Where did that come from? Was that from the Warden, maybe?
I think. No, you're outside at 12. So I
Yeah.
can't do that.
Yes, yeah, that makes
Was it
sense.
from the Warden?
Oh no, 18?
Figure out how
Are you within 18? No, you're not. Okay. That is them.
I'm gonna mark my wounds down. I need to figure out a new
Oh,
keybind
yeah,
for that. I don't know where to
Uh,
change that keybind.
I'm also not sure.
Oh.
If contain shard, I'll shoot the other blade drone. Try and get something.
I totally forgot to overwatch Tyler, but go ahead. Minus 1 to hit here.
Sounds good. So looking for 3s. Not canoptic, so he doesn't get that, I believe. It's only canoptic. Yes, okay. Strength.
Fever
is
shooting the
9,
other
so
bloat drone
5
here.
still. 6s are devs. So just
If
one
he could have
devastating.
towed on there, he might have
2
been able to
damage.
try to take down the other one.
Gotcha.
The 3 wins left. Don't know if he had the move.
Yeah, if he was able to make it.
Yeah.
I wonder if
and
he
then the
decided to
Tomb Blades will
end.
shoot the Poxwalkers,
Or he definitely had the
and I think
movement.
That's my turn.
I'm not sure because the
something
Seaver only
else
has 8
happened here,
inches.
Shoot the two
Yeah, I thought he
blades
was right in
off
this
Overwatch
pocket. Maybe he was a little
before
too far away.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
do that.
You gave me the
Super-
redeploy, so.
Super late here, but
Little gentleman's agreement here for the.
Hawkins,
I believe he's doing the Overwatch now.
Sleep Hole,
Yeah, I think he's
Tough
realizing you
Heroes.
should have done that.
What?
And yeah,
5.
Dylan said that they also.
Just 1 at -1.
Like I said, gentleman's agreement.
So far.
Being reasonable here.
Fail. Damage.
3,
1 dead.
3 at -1.
So we might not see
damage.
too much shooting from these Tomb Blades.
Mhm.
Save all on there.
Or he just makes all of his 4s.
1
The
at -1.
4s.
Fail that one.
There's another
Damage.
one.
3. That's it.
2 Tomb Blades down. Decent
Two
Overwatch.
blades.
I'd say that's pretty good.
Okay. Last Tomb Blade will shoot the Foxwalkers, and that'll be it.
I wonder if it
Just
would have
setting up a
been
charge.
a better option.
Minus
He
1
wouldn't have been
to
able to see the Nightbringer there from that
Cover
angle.
4s.
I think he could.
Actually,
Yeah,
direct
he's,
minus, but yeah, he would
yeah,
have been
he's
able to.
tall enough, yeah.
No.
Still,
no,
the Tomb Blades are
Sixes
scoring
plus.
pieces there. It makes more
Nothing
sense to
there.
go for them.
T5.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how this next turn goes, because the players are not very
That's-
far away
yeah,
from each
cool.
other. So we might see some fireworks here pretty
I believe
quick.
that'll be my turn.
Dawn of War
I'm not
deployment will do that to
sure
you.
I got more than you, 'cause
Good old
they're
hot
not
dog hammer.
holy- Not holy. 1, 2, 3. I have 3. I didn't kill anything.
Yeah, what are the deployment zones here? Is it 18 inches?
That's holy.
Or is it 12?
Oh, Deceiver.
Yeah.
It was able to
Okay.
deny the
I definitely have no charges.
display of might there
It is your turn.
by tying it. So we were top of turn 2.
Did Dustin decide to score, or is he keeping it to try
Keep
again
the
later on?
same,
He
contagion.
so the way it works is yeah, he will
Timing
keep
gives
it.
my CP.
He
does, so we have
can
like
only score the 2
4.
CP at the or the 2-point version at the end of his turn.
Get
Gotcha.
it.
But yeah, he doesn't lose
That'll
anything.
shock
He
us
just
to
doesn't score those
one.
2 points.
Passes with a 6.
Must be
Dylan
nice
burdening
to
a
have 6
couple.
leadership.
Engage on all fronts. He might have scored that. I don't know if that Tomb Blade. I think he should have. Maybe that Tomb Blade's right on the line, actually.
It looks right
Hard
on
to
the
tell.
line. Yeah.
Secondaries.
New secondaries for Dustin.
Outflank forward position.
Yeah, this game's really asking us to get.
Control your
Get towards each other.
And or expansion objective. Brutal.
Outflank
Okay,
forward
so my
position.
primary,
Yep.
I do control 3 objectives.
Indeed, he
So
does.
that'll be 4 points there. And I control one or more, excluding my home, so that's 8 points.
8 points on primary with the possibility of scoring 6 more later in the turn.
That's cool.
Actually only 4 more, because Dylan is once again not on a center
8 points on
objective.
primary so far.
Yeah, kind of makes
Stuff on
sense to
objective.
try to keep them off the objective too. If it's not going to be scoring you too many points, but I think with what he has, he needs to get on there for anything at all. Be interesting to see maybe tactical thing to keep it off for now.
So
Try to
I see
deny
you
some
have these
primary and then
points.
try to backload
Yeah,
the primary score.
the primaries are kind of designed to kind of like force you to interact with what your opponent wants to do. So Dylan
Mhm.
certainly can stay off the center, but those are fewer objectives he's holding, and then that allows Dustin to score faster, and it also prevents Dylan from scoring because he is ultimately taken whole tier. So his job is to hold objectives. But yeah, we also got a question from chat. Who do we think is leading right now? I mean, Dustin is leading on the scoreboard, and he's going to have an early primary lead here.
Yes.
I think we're going to learn a lot about where this game is going in this turn, because I think Dustin is, you can see he's kind of moving his models here fairly, you know, he's moving up to start taking some shots, and his cards are telling him to do that.
Yeah.
Dylan's placement is telling him to do that, so we are going to see how much reanimation and
Yeah.
feel no pains can blunt this here. But we're going to see.
I do
some
fear
shooting.
the amount of movement of Death Guard has always been a little slow. Without the Rhinos, like he said, it's a little bit of a risk, a little bit adverse to what you normally would see. But
well, yeah, I mean, I'm sure we both know if you're playing Death Guard, the biggest thing to lean into is just they're scary when they get to you and they get you in contagion, but once they're in a spot, they're basically just there. You can kind of run away from them.
Yeah.
Not the fastest. So we're just maneuvering for some shots into this Immortal Brick. It looks like Fleshmower is moving
the
up.
blow drone.
Yeah, interesting. Dustin opting here to go to the Fleshmower version, the melee version.
No.
What if it just came down to points?
Yeah.
Didn't have the points to take the heavy blight. What is it? The heavy blight launcher.
Heavy blight launcher. Yep, exactly. Yeah, I think at some points, I think it's might also just be trying. You know, when you've got the double defiler, that's a lot of shooting already. He's bringing 2 plague marine bricks. That's a lot of shooting. Wonder if he just wanted a little bit more melee threat outside of the Death Shroud. More Daka, yes. In all things, it is Daka and Krumpen. Krumpen and Daka.
Daka and Krumpen. And of course the Wah. Great Wah.
The fabled Wah.
Yeah, I think Dylan might be trying to line up some sort of Overwatch there, maybe, just to try to kill that thing before it gets to him. That fed a blow to him.
Yes, he could try and shoot that Fleshmower, finish him off. See, the Immortals do have lethal hits on their Overwatch there, so kind of speedsing along any 6 just immediately wounds.
Yeah.
A lot of lethal hits on both sides here, with that also being the Nurgle trick. Most things have lethal hits. The DG detachments, Dustin is playing Champions of Contagion and Paragons of Putrescence. So very fun words. The gist being here, he's able to swap his Contagion, although I imagine he's going to stay in -1 save for most of the game here, and then he also has ways to extend that Contagion range as any character unit, which he's running a few here. The 2 Plague Marines, the Death Shroud, have +3 inches to their Contagion, so it's a little bit easier for him to get the Necrons than their -1 toughness, -1 save, and he's got some pretty nasty offensive buffs as well.
Yeah, that might come into affect a lot more in this list against this list. That is Immortals not having. They don't get an invuln at all, correct? And then the Plasmancer and the Royal Warden don't give them one either. Not to my knowledge.
Let me quickly check what they give them. Like I said, this is not a list I immediately know off the top of my head.
Yeah, I was looking up the Plasmancer earlier. It's an interesting one for sure.
So Plasmancer gives the unit crit 5s, which is pretty nice. And then the Royal Warden mostly gives them fallback, shoot, and charge. So yeah, more movement and damage buffs than the traditional defensive buffs that you get from.
Like it. It's a good killy list.
Yeah, I mean, that just some random isn't the right word, but just some Necron infantry there almost took down a flesh mower. No buffs.
Mm-hmm. And that's not even like the heaviest hitting units in this list, the moral.
Yes. Yeah, definitely.
He doesn't have any kind of sticky with this about the
You have reserves.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep, so he's got to stay back there if he wants to hold his home, and he is taking hold, so he is encouraged to stay on that back objective.
Yes.
And yes, we are playing 2,000 points here. Again, just as a reminder, though, these are 10th edition points, and I know Dustin, for example, is a bit below 2,000 because he's also factoring in a couple of enhancements that we don't know the point cost for, and also assuming that defilers are going to go up a bit. So we're taking our best guess. It should be near 2,000 points in 11th edition.
I do Overwatch.
Dylan, considering that Overwatch here,
Screw it. I think I'll
He
try.
does. I think he should.
sounds like he's going for it.
You'd say this is definitely line of sight here, correct? Yeah, definitely.
He's going into the other bloat drone.
Within 24.
Or,
within 24. Okay. I'll try the Catan. We'll see if I can snipe a 6.
That is a pretty decent
You're down to 3.
damage.
Mhm.
Does look
Yeah,
like
we'll
that.
see how this goes. I think the better play is definitely just those Immortals trying to take out the bloat drone there, because I think they might get it over the line, but
Nope.
Yeah. I mean, they have crits on 5s if that
Overwatch.
spawns. Oh, I guess it's Overwatch, so
Right.
69.
CP.
So they're still
Yeah, so
critting.
that
This
was-
lethal straight
We're gonna
through.
shoot everything that can see.
D3 attacks, got 1 attack, rolled a 1 to hit. Tough.
Immortals here.
Plague Marines into the Immortals as we expected.
This one.
Don't think you can get the entire unit shooting.
Okay. We're gonna overcharge the
Which ones do you get in there? The heavy plague weapons, the plague spewers.
Strength 6. Your T.
T. Yeah, T5. It'll be -1 AP as well to them.
It's 3 at -2.
Modified or not?
Not modified.
Looking for 3s or 4s, something like that.
I think
save
Dylan
one,
there
damage?
might
No,
be
doesn't matter, they're one
thinking
piece,
it's
they're
old
lines.
cover.
Hazardous here. It's good.
The unmodified there, usually in
And then
10th,
the
if he has cover,
cannon,
which he does here, it would be -1 AP. It is now -1 ballistic skill.
it's just the one shot. Misses. And then the 2.
Trying to see if there's anything that would give him the -1 AP there. Within his
Oh, there
Units,
is
that is.
actually. He does. It's
7
Illuminor.
at,
Yeah, so he actually is
-1.
-1 AP. That is correct.
Yes.
Illuminor
Oh,
gives a
Modified
little
or not?
aura.
Is that bubble? Yeah.
+1 AP for him and
Say
-1 AP
4.
for those
Pretty
shooting near him, right into
Yeah.
friendly units. It's pretty solid.
So it's like
Not a
he's
ton of.
+5.
The Defiler.
Yeah, the Defiler though has. What does he have?
That's-
Reaper autocannons. Yeah, he's
you are
gonna
now
have.
yeah,
Agents
autocannon,
for
battle
-1
cannon on both
save.
here today, and then of course the
AP,
excruciator.
So,
I think that model, though, that unit's gonna be losing a few more models there.
Point at this immortal brick as well.
Yeah, that might be some immortals going down.
So, autocannons. He's battle cannon. Let's blast. Is it just 1, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So +1.
I was trying to rationalize in my head why this Necron player would be keeping his models on the board, and I've completely forgot that
T5
they
base.
just come right back.
That is their whole deal.
6,
Interesting strat he does have access to here is, assuming this brick does
2
live and
at
they get charged by the
-1
bloat drone,
modified, and then 1 dev.
he's actually able to trigger his reanimation protocols in response to
one,
being
two,
charged. It's kind of an
1 and
interesting
dev.
trigger on that one.
3 damage each. Not that matters. The
2 more dead.
Excruciators. Oh, sorry, that wasn't a dev. That was another save. Go ahead and roll that save, please. That was the wrong gun for the dev.
I will save them.
And he brings him back.
Saved from the dev wound.
I think with what he has on the point,
Alright,
I
so
don't-
10 at
Justin
-2 before
couldn't take the
modifiers.
point from him, but could definitely match him if he like, kills everything except for Luminor there.
Fail.
Which I don't think he could even
5?
shoot him with the low knot that he
Yeah,
has.
save
Two
5,
damage
fail
each.
5.
Prevent
Also need to
Dylan from
start
scoring
declaring
though.
Where you're taking the saves first.
top
which
of his
character,
turn.
Yada, yada.
I'll do Royal Warden for. Oh well, I guess I have the Tomb Crawlers, so 5 fail. Damage was the damage on that?
It's 2 damage each.
2 damage.
Let the big
so
gun
I'll
to go.
kill
This
4
is
and
just
still
the
be
power
at
of the defiler here.
And then we'll go
Just shoots incredibly hard.
Tomb Crawlers, Royal Warden, Plasmancer.
And with Death Guard, you don't even need to take the last cannons, correct? Because they get lethal hits, from I believe,
Yeah.
with their defiler.
Yep. Yeah, the autocannons are a bit more in vogue for everybody too, with the changes to cover. But yeah,
Mhm.
especially when you have the lethals and the dev wounds.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 at -2 before modifiers and 1 dev wound.
Fail 5. So the damage on this?
3 each.
3 each. So that will kill both Tomb Crawlers, or the 1 and the 2. I don't think these guys have any better save. No, they don't.
That's
3
the
each.
unit.
I think that just kills the Royal Warden, because 2... No, that will, yeah. No,
So
leave
I have a
the
dev
Dev wound,
wound to go
that's-
through as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Dev Wind, yep. Good call,
Yeah.
good call.
Yeah, so that's the unit.
Unfortunate, but it does
Okay,
make the charge harder for the blood drone if he was going to plan on doing that.
This.
I don't even think he does charge at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I think he loses to Amantire there,
This,
especially with 3 wounds.
both hit, +1 hit when against monsters or vehicles, and force 2 invulns on the Catan.
Save 1, fail 1. Damage?
6
B5.
down to 5.
There you go. Nailed it.
5s. Takes 4.
4 damage to the Nightbringer.
And the
It begins. Now, of course, we both know that Nightbringer is full health.
Oh,
That Nightbringer is completely fine. It
He will be
fine for
regenerating
next turn.
momentarily.
And force.
Possibly down to
1 at,
15 wounds at the
-2.
start of Dylan's turn.
Catan still?
Yep.
Take it.
D6.
not.
5 damage down to 4.
4 more damage. Pretty good dice rolls here from
Saves one,
Dustin
takes
so
3.
far.
And
Problem is,
takes 9.
Nightbringer might be eating this second Defiler here as well.
The filer's going to dump everything into this Tomb Blade.
Oh, alright. Interesting. I'm not sure Dustin is aware he can see the Nightbringer with that Defiler. But he can, because he can see through this terrain, which means he can see over the wall. Nightbringer is very large.
Or at -1. Right.
So, Tomb Blade down there, unsurprisingly.
Charges. We're not going to do any. Oh, the Poxwalkers are doing the action on this objective, by the way.
Checks out.
I think it's going to be. So. Down, I've not gotten. I was just thinking about primary. Totally forgot about my secondary. So outflank. Where's the territory line? But no outflank there. Let's go ahead and score the 3 on outflank
Got disconnected there for a minute.
for the multiple units.
Welcome back.
And 6 of the board edge.
At least you didn't get disconnected when you were playing, you know?
That's-
True,
just-
but
just-
had a
we're
better
just
outcome
yapping.
with that.
Display of might.
That's fine. Early in the edition, lots to learn. Mistakes to be made. That's the best way to learn.
There is no losing
We'll
when you're
just,
an orc. We're
Sure.
never beaten.
we'll take the 2 points on display.
So Dustin's electing to score
And
his
then
display of might now.
primary, I did the action for 4.
Yep.
And then I
So it
killed.
should be. He did not kill any units. The central objective is only the middle.
2 points
Oh.
for destroying the immortals and the tomb blades, but I don't think it's 2 each. I think it's just 2 points in general. So, yep. And I'll go to you.
Let's see, and we also we scored display of might. Did not score for position here. Bring it down as ongoing.
Because I should have definitely gone up to 4 there. The turn also isn't changing for some reason. Whatever.
Can I do it?
I don't believe I have any reanimation. You can, I guess the Nightbringer.
Bring that reanimation back. Oh,
Nightbringer gets 3.
I don't get the 2 points because the kills on the central objectives, which are these 2 here. So
Yeah.
That is correct.
yeah, -2 on the primary there.
But still scoring 12 on primary.
Okay.
5
We'll
on
quickly
secondaries there
score
between
burden
2 points for display of
2
might,
for
just
my
electing
hand.
to score that now. And then
Engage.
It's a big point turn right there. Nothing to.
then he was also able to
Yeah.
do little outflank with.
Into my turn, so
Yeah.
I actually would have scored.
Yeah, you would have scored engage. For
what,
3
3?
quarters.
Okay, so yeah,
Yeah.
decent. Like I said, definitely a points lead for Dustin. That
End of your turn. What is
round
the-
didn't
that's
get
fixed, okay.
as deadly as I felt like it could have if he completely sent. We still have the other Plague Marines and the Lord of Contagion in the sky here.
Mhm.
But
Yeah, I
yeah,
think-
losing that full brick of
I think that
Immortals
all of
was
my
probably
handful
more
of
than
stuff.
he
I
was
have to draw
hoping to
secondaries,
lose.
I forget to do that.
Yeah, but I don't think
Grab
there's
some more.
too much he could have done
Plunder
there.
behind.
to
Yeah, they kind of
prevent
just have to
that.
stand.
Yikes. Don't think I can
He
get
does have an
behind them.
opportunity here to do an immense.
No, there's no way.
Dude, Dustin's army.
But plunder.
I think
Some
Dylan
risky
did
charges.
score
Shooting phase,
2 points
bringing
for
new territory once per turn.
Burden,
Oh, no,
no?
that's
I
fixed.
believe yes, he
Yeah,
has
that's
marked
fine,
that.
that's
Those
fine.
2 points.
Okay.
Excellent. So yeah, that card will go
I guess I
away.
can try and do that.
So we've got
Behind enemy lines.
Engage on all
and-
fronts, plunder, and behind enemy lines still here to
Mhm.
go
Too
for.
bad. Train area outside deployment.
I don't know
For
if he wants to
Dylan?
be doing actions this turn, but
So
I'm sure the reanimation
Yeah,
can take
so
care of
plunder's just
something.
one. It
Just
requires him
reanimator
to
can
do an
it.
action on a terrain area that is not within his territory. So the terrain
A lot of
area is
scary
any of the
stuff.
little terrain outlines here on the map. Doesn't have to be an objective, it just has to not be in his territory.
Let me not get
Which
overwatched.
territory is essentially cuts the map in half
The reanimator will do the
based
plunder.
on the deployment. So here it'll just be right down the middle. So
Here we'll go 10.
I think he might struggle
yeah.
to actually
Stay
score that
outside
here. The
too.
best option he
Yeah,
had to do that
you
with
guys
was
there.
with those Tomb Blades, I think, and they are
Mhm.
That's actually
off the
perfect.
board. I have the Nightbringer.
That would require me to fly. Or monsters can walk over infantry now, can't they?
They sure can.
But can they charge over? Wait, Never has fly,
I think
correct?
so. I don't think that's a
Also, he
generic
can
rule.
fly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you just have to minus 2 to his
Okay.
charge roll to see if you can make it back
If I
there.
have to, I'll just take to the skies.
Take it to the
that
skies.
becomes something
Take to
I
the
want
skies! Would make it a 10-inch charge there,
Take to
though.
the skies in the charge phase, and then it's just still -2
Yep.
to the charge roll.
That is correct.
I believe so, because it just takes 2 movement. I don't really have any good characters for me to. I guess you have this guy. Is he lone up?
He didn't
15
shoot,
inches, though?
so he's
Yeah,
hidden
15
right
inch.
now. Yeah.
Should be able to get a shot on him. Go for it.
Question is, what does Dylan do with the rest of
8
his
inches on
remaining
center.
assets here to kind of stop the flow of the
Ooh.
Death Guard moving forward next turn?
These warriors.
Yeah, I
Walls
will say,
will
just
move.
looking here, Dylan's army looks pretty small, pretty fast here.
Okay, please give me the right models. Thank you. Nope, can't do that.
I don't know exactly how many points he
Inches.
lost on that Immortal Brick, but it's looking like it.
Immortals are about 105 for
Decent amount.
5. So if you calculate all the extra characters and stuff inside of that unit.
Yeah, Yeah, exactly.
Probably very expensive
Okay.
brick
Well, he still
there.
has Dylan still has 4 very strong pieces between the 2 Catan and then Necrosar Amantar and Illuminor Xeris, but yeah, just
Yes.
eyeballing the map, it just considering Death Guard is a fairly
Always hate
elite
the
army,
terrain in this game.
Hmm.
still seeing more Death Guard on the
TTS
board
is
than I
a
see
little clunky.
Necrons.
And there's more in Strat Reserve
I
than
kind of have to
Yeah,
go
exactly.
him as
this
well.
direction. Oh, don't forget about these guys, actually.
I think the one thing he has going for him is that Nightbringer on the side flank there quite possibly could wipe a lot of that. Mythic
I'm gonna
Blightholler and the
stay
Poxwalkers
forward,
maybe
though.
between shooting and charging.
Yeah, I
but
think
then
we
Risk this.
I think he could very
Maybe
easily
charge and
kill.
shoot.
Well, maybe not easily kill, but he could put some damage on the Blightholler and shooting, and
Move
then
on this guy.
wipe out the
Can't
Poxwalkers.
get
But
to the other
I'm not sure
side.
you want to be charging a Nightbringer into Poxwalkers if you can avoid it.
of course,
Eight.
I don't even know if you want to charge a
Instead of
Nightbringer
five.
into the Blightholler either, with a Defiler sitting right there as well.
Yeah,
Yeah. I have to
100%.
be within.
Yep.
Okay, that's my movement. We'll go to shooting.
And as far as
One second. I
primary,
got a couple things. to do here.
Overwatches.
Maybe, and I'm gonna probably wrap it.
Oh, yeah.
so should add 5 points for
That's
primary
what
from
I
Dylan
did.
on that turn because he did, I believe, as long as something else was touching this objective.
First floor here.
I don't know
Which
if
objective were you
Xeris and the his natural. I don't know if Xeris and
Yes,
Amantar
he
were
had-
on there.
Illuminor was on there for sure.
Yeah, so he should have scored 5 points there because he would have controlled 2 objectives.
3, and I'm gonna overwatch this Defiler into this Immortal Brick.
We're just trying to get some chip damage from the
Nice.
Defiler here into the Immortals, get started early.
Hmm.
God, not my other immortals.
Yeah, Defilers do be doing that.
Jesus Christ.
5 saves
That's-
at -1 so far.
5 6s already.
Wow.
Yes, an Immortal Brick of 10 is 150 points. Sorry it took you so long to get that. So it's not insanely expensive, but not something you want to lose
One at
that early in the
-1.
game.
Yeah, if he even kept just one character there too, he can just start reanimating, especially right next to that reanimator. But Dylan or Dustin just got over the
There. Okay, that's it.
Killed
over the
from-
edge.
Oof.
Alright, actual shooting. My turn, yay. Deceiver. We'll just do this first, and the Lord. -1 a hit because you're in cover. Not Canoptic, so it doesn't get the rerolls. You are a character though, correct?
Correct.
-1 a hit. So I need 4s, and 4s will be Dev for anti-character 4 up.
2
2
Dev
devs,
wounds.
2 damage apiece.
Okay, it's down to
Leaves
2.
up.
If you could,
Yeah, leaves him on 2.
update that for me, please. I don't
Yep.
have
Not quite enough. He almost had it there, but
Yep, one more 4.
Luminar will shoot the light drone. Threes.
One to hit here, I think. Can't see my focus. Yeah.
This is true.
Oh yeah. Fair enough.
Luminar's still hitting on
strength
2s though,
9,
correct? So
for
just the 3s.
4s.
No, he's 3s to 4s.
1 4.
Scores
AP
1
3,
wound here.
or AP 4 damage 4. Damage 3. Sorry. AP 4 damage 3.
Saves it.
Saves it with the 6.
All good.
The dice gods are being kind to Dustin so far.
They are
Light
givething,
Drone.
not takething.
Nightbringer will shoot the.
We know that they are
Light Hauler.
fickle though. It can change very quickly.
Nice. Number 2s. Up
3s.
3s. Okay.
Unless you can see my whole. Oh no, you can see it.
And yeah, comment in the chat.
The
Death Guard are more vulnerable to
Okay,
range
that was
attacks because of their lower
P9,
movement. They definitely can be.
3s.
They
Still
try to
down.
make up with it by just being
One
naturally
AP3.
tougher. But yeah, they're the biggest
damage.
impact that you can try and
D6 plus 3 if you want to reroll or not.
leverage against them is that lack of speed, either with shooting or having fast melee or just letting
Yeah, he's
them,
down to 4 if you could
pulling
update
them
it.
into attack you on one spot and then just leaving. because they will never catch you.
Gotta figure out how to rebind that.
That is another thing though,
Yeah,
that the addition of the Defiler helps with Death Guard because they still move
Uh,
12 just like every other Defiler. So
And I think these immortals into the other blight drone as well.
and we
Yes.
change here in
Buildings
11th where you
moves
just
14 though.
Definitely get
just
one
have
of these
to
ones.
tow into
Yeah.
terrain to see through the whole thing.
Uh,
They can get a lot of sight lines.
okay,
and-
so all the immortals can see.
Yes, you are correct. The World Eaters do move 2 inches faster. Does it upset me that they move 2 inches faster and
I
the Emperor's
don't
Children
control
moves the same?
this.
Yes, but you know,
I control
can't
half,
get-
so that actually puts
we can't get
it
everything
in,
from Slanesh. Only what we deserve.
I have
The
Yeah, backtracking to what
Raise.
you're saying about
Yeah,
the new
Raise,
tow-in
yeah.
feature, basically everybody being the new knights, does help
Correct.
out
All
the
the melee
gunline
and
armies
hold
going
there,
into this
but
very
Yeah, massive.
melee-centric,
Goddammit.
Yep.
seemingly 11th edition.
Yeah, it seemed very melee-centric until we
So
learned about that
threes,
tow-in. And it was like,
additional-
oh, okay, never mind, maybe not.
Cecily
Well, it's-
Maybe
it's
Tower's
fours,
still gonna be
right?
really good.
Because the cover.
Yeah, sorry.
And
Threes.
no, the DG Defiler does not have an extra toughness. It is a weird thing where
Cecily
Two
font
the only
fives.
data sheet change that they made across the entire
actually,
Defiler
no, I'm not gonna
range,
move forward.
kind of like in line with
Or sus.
the their
29
god buffs that they give,
fives.
just on the data sheets themselves, was that 2 extra inches of movement
Yep.
for the World Eaters.
9 AP,
Emperor's Children didn't get an
2
extra
damage, 1.
inch, no extra toughness for the Death Guard.
It's not blow.
It's very interesting. Dylan is able to take down that Flesh Mower.
Okay, 5 there.
It's good to get something
Jacks.
going there for Dylan's side of the table.
Yeah, definitely
Action,
remove
shot, cool.
something.
Okay. Charges.
Let's see here, just double check. Yeah, so Dustin
We'll do the
considered
Deceiver
rapiding
first, see
there.
what he
It
gets.
doesn't look like he did. So we still have the Plague Marines and the Death Shroud.
Not
I think
enough
he felt like he
there.
was comfortable with where he was at
So,
and no need to rush things.
I guess cover
Yeah,
doesn't
make-
matter, 'cause they already
Make
have
Dylan
stealth.
come to him. It's not a very
Still touch up
bad
the
plan.
We have a Deceiver charging in that Defiler.
Necrosaur
Should be
only
interesting.
has one option. Makes it.
I really hope it can.
Oh, actually, you know
do
what? I
something
am
here.
incorrect. I didn't see that. So Dustin actually did rapid his Death Shroud right behind the Defiler.
Oh, he did.
So we do have them there.
Oh,
So I think
boy.
maybe we're aiming up
We'll charge
a
the Poxwalkers.
heroic here, or he just maybe wanted them there to
Oh.
respond to this.
Actually, 9.
Yeah, because I don't think he necessarily
No,
needs to have
because if
him
I had to
go in
take
this
those
turn
guys,
if he wants to
that would
keep
be
them safe from
7. That
the
would be
Deceiver
technically
changing his target.
Poxwalkers, so yeah, just them.
Because I think the Deceiver was damage 2 weapons. Yeah.
Alright, cool. What is my charge phase? We'll go to fighting.
Looks like
I know
damage
his-
3.
Damage
Uh,
3,
what's
which
it-
is
Yeah, you have a fight.
not great going into wound 4s, but
Yeah, but I have to do the start of the fight phase, and if I use it here, then you'll just start here. That doesn't matter. So go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, one
What I
one
will
fights
do,
first
though,
isn't really going to help too much.
Let's see,
So yeah, we're definitely getting some attacks here.
6 and 10.
Necrosaur is a beast if you've never faced him.
Do plus
Yeah.
2 toughness.
Yeah, this is
here
gonna-
on this unit.
So he's gonna Dustin. You really shouldn't. One of these needs to change
I'll
their
be
name
two
so it
seconds.
doesn't start with a D.
Yeah.
Can you imagine your name starting with a D?
Daniel,
Maybe-
Dylan, Dustin, can it be you?
Have that fight first thing.
Could not
Or
be
you
me.
declared at the beginning, so it actually doesn't.
Start using my middle name.
Yeah, so Dustin is electing to
Choose
plus 2
no,
toughness
-1
for
to hit
his
anyway.
Death Guard Plague Marines, getting up to toughness 8.
I wonder if he
Your T8,
purposely didn't
so looking for
pile in, or
threes.
if maybe they forgot that we do it all at the same time now.
He's not gonna
Being the new rule.
to reroll anything.
Yeah, we'll have to see when he goes to fight. He might
Three
elect to
AP,
pile
three
in then, which is of course
Yeah.
the wrong timing,
threes.
but
Drop 1,
still
learning.
2, AP3.
and it's just so ingrained in our habits here.
Hmm.
Pass.
Yeah,
Wait,
like those
what?
Poxwalkers could have piled in.
Did I
Oh, well,
have
there's
a
nothing
hit?
on the first one. Okay, yeah. So you did the extra attacks first, is what you're saying?
No, I did the gauntlet first. Did I roll the hit and the wounds and just completely
Yeah.
mess that up? Ah,
Yeah, you
okay.
did. So it was 3 wounds, so then I 2 die.
2 dead Plague Marines.
Correct. Looking for
Certainly
2s
survivable.
again, then 5s. Just 1. AP 1.
Damage, what?
1.
Sub 1. Pick this plasma guy.
Let's go.
Yep.
You're the Deceiver. And watch him whiff everything into your monster.
Dylan is set up
Twos,
here to
drop
score
1,
engage on all
Strength
fronts for
11.
3.
Yeah. 5.
Oh, actually, no, 4, because the
Not bad,
Nightbringer will
actually.
be living.
Mhm.
So we should be able to max out that secondary here.
4 at AP. 3 bombs, I'm sure. 3 go through.
It is 3 damage per.
Okay, so I take 9. So I'm
Call
at-
Dylan Lando
I'm at
Norris.
9.
As a Lando Norris enjoyer myself, I will not
And then
subject
Nightbringer
him
will
to being
sweep.
called anything related to Necrons.
For 2s.
Despite the,
Wow,
green
that's
helmet,
rough.
he deserves better than being.
And 2s.
Oh, the Seaver did 9 wounds into the Defiler. Not bad for one
Got
one
9
sweeping
AP, 2
attack.
damage too.
Yeah, it's a pretty good swing.
So this will just be feel no pains. I'll reroll any successes. That's a lot of successes so far. Oh, wait, so that's 9. So 4 dead so far. 6 dead.
6 dead to the Nightbringer. That is a. Does he have extra attacks? No, he
No.
doesn't. Wow.
Doing the
Poxwalkers
plunder
be
action,
living.
behind,
Wrong.
All the time.
At least this turn.
It looks like he
Actually
pulled
pulled
himself
out-
out of. Yep.
Alright, my fight's back. Oh, I forgot to pile in.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yep. So yeah, we're mentioning there. Should have piled in all at once, but
Hey, we're learning.
then consolidate. Yeah, exactly. Consolidation. Yeah, Nightbringer can't take that objective off of him. He's only OC4. The Defiler alone is OC5. Certainly shaping up well on the scoreboard for Dustin so far.
Yeah, I'm interested to see. Unfortunately, Necrosaur, when he goes into me, he kills the Defiler in one go, but I guess when he kills three Plague Marines, or 2 and wounds 1. Hopefully,
One heavy plague
for Dylan's
weapon,
sake, it
power
can live
fist.
through this onslaught
Yeah, these
that's about to
are
happen.
slightly more shooty Plague Marines, and he's not able to get all of them in.
Got power
But this is
fist,
going to be definitely some damage.
lethal sustain on 5s. UR toughness. 8 down to 7s.
He was able to get the the champion in there, and the
4 at -2.
what is it,
2.
the heavy plague weapon.
-3 for 2. Sorry.
-3.
Yeah, he's got the Plague Champion, he's got the
Four,
Malignant
that's
Plague
worse.
Caster.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's
we
worse.
could
6 damage.
could see this go poorly.
Yikes.
6 damage, I think he said right
Once he
there.
gets the Feel Pain, he has to be near stuff. And no, it's Psychic Mortals, that's what it is.
1 at your invul.
Damn.
They're just taking away from
Yeah,
Dylan's
that are
guy.
that
D3
RNG.
damage if you want to reroll it. This could just kill you.
Sure, I have a bunch of CP, I need to find a way to spend it. Okay.
It does make that
Interesting.
save. So,
We do like to see that.
and that was, yeah, Dustin calling out that
Plague
that was an
weapon.
option. Dylan electing to do it, and might have saved the model. We do have some more attacks going in here, though.
So lethal 3s.
And then, of course, the
2,
problem that
and
Dylan's
then-
going to run into is even if he does live here,
They both?
which is looking like he will,
Okay.
he's still just
And then,
right there for Dustin's turn.
just 2 plague knives.
And the only way he has to manipulate his reanimation protocols is on the charge, like I discussed earlier. So if he is just to be shot to death by a Defiler or something of that like, there won't be able to regenerate.
4, so 5, so 5.
I'd be wrong on this, but doesn't Dustin's Plague Marines have a way to fall back, shoot and charge as well?
5-1?
Yep.
I don't know off the top of my head. I will check
failed
quickly.
to?
So he's got the Biologist and the Malignant Plague Caster there.
Oh, okay. Live at 1. For now, till he gets shot.
Filer.
Necrosaur is alive at 1. Dylan said that's could be enough to keep him alive next turn, but I doubt it.
3s.
If he were
2
to want to
emblems,
reanimate, wouldn't it have to be during this phase? Or is it only specific
Okay.
Canoptic characters?
He could
5
reanimate.
damage after the modifier.
Actually, no, it's only Canoptic that can reanimate, and Amintar is not Canoptic. So, not looking like we're going to get a reanimation there. So, that is probably the last
it,
impact
so-
that Necrosaur will have in this game.
Plunder completes immediately, so 5 completes. Or squared
Good
up
for getting the
5.
plunder off at least with the reanimator there. Put some secondary points on the board.
That is my turn.
Alright, so they are over to turn.
Secondaries.
It's now the top of
Enemy
turn
lines
3.
and plunder.
The scoreboard isn't updating there for him, but I will.
In a terrain area. It's not in your territory. Not within your territory.
Quickly fix that, so we're about around 3.
Burden gets deleted because I scored it correct.
Where did you plunder, by the way?
Right here.
Then these guys.
That's within your territory, so you don't get.
Oh, is it
plunder.
territory? I thought it was deployment.
You have to be outside.
Oh,
your
it is.
territory.
Shit.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
that's
believe
fine.
that upped their command points, so I'll do that. Then
Not within your territory. Oh.
yes,
We're wording on
so,
plunder, so he wasn't able to do it on that one.
yes, so
Burden
it's
gets
over
deleted 'cause
halfway.
it's
Like I mentioned earlier, I think the best option he had was that
You
those
score
tomb
it,
blades. So perhaps he sent them out a little too
Gotcha.
early. He does have
do
a
some,
unit on the
battle shots
middle now
here,
for Dylan to
quarter
or Dustin to
valence.
attempt to kill,
He's good. Poxwalkers are.
and
actually
then
good.
Dustin drew, in addition to still having behind enemy lines and bring it down, we now have
Light
forward position and plunder.
He's good.
So he is also asked
So
to
they're
do
all
an
good.
action outside of his territory, and
It's not
forward position
objectives,
is
is it?
it is any
Plunder?
terrain area, so it doesn't necessarily have to be an objective, but he does have to get over that halfway mark, which is going to be tough for him. Yeah, I don't really see that happening, just with the speed of the Death Guard. So maybe later in the game he could elect to hold on to it and do that later if he's able to really cut through these Necrons. And then forward position here requires him to either hold Dylan's
Take
his
these
home
guys
objective or
here.
both expansions, which
Oh, this
that
is our
we could see
primary.
that this turn. Although actually, with where that bloat drone
So
is
our
now, if he's able to make that move into the middle, he could.
3,
You can see that
12,
yellow line there that the players have put up. That is the territory split. So he could just
3,
plunder there, and that's 5 points.
Poach on there, yeah. Ideally, with such an elite army, you want to be getting in there doing least amount of actions as possible. But I mean, points are points.
Yeah, and just being able to get that out of the way.
excluding your home.
And it's
4.
really just going to be
Yeah,
over
3,
here, this
4,
Defiler
6,
and that
8.
Blight Hauler shooting into the Nightbringer. Probably a charge from the Defiler as well. See if he can cut that down. We do also have the Plague Marines and Deep Strike that Dustin still has. Or actually, I don't know if they get Deep Strike. I think they might just be Strat Reserves. So that could also land and do some shooting into this Nightbringer. If you're Dustin, you absolutely have to try and eliminate the Nightbringer. It's in your face. It's not going away. It's not going to get any better.
No.
Yeah, and he is setting up to do that. Although I wouldn't have moved the way that he did. Let's see if he adjusted there. Problem being now that if he wants to charge the Nightbringer, which he certainly might need to, that Mephitic Blight Hauler is in the way. So maybe he doesn't want to charge the Nightbringer and he'd rather just leave it alive.
Maybe,
Yeah.
yeah.
But
Possibly. I mean, he outsees it. Nightbringer would have to do some finagling here to get around to get to the Defiler, but it looks like
yeah,
you
it looks
said,
like he is moving back. I think you just put all the damage in that you can. Yeah, exactly. You could be slow, but I think you
Alright,
just...
and then we're gonna do.
The problem with Necrons is if you leave them alive on any amount of wounds,
They do not go away.
they just get stronger and they're still there. So I definitely agree with that decision by Dustin there to change that movement. He's definitely hoping that he just gets it done all in shooting between the Blight Hauler and the Defiler, but the Defiler
He does
being
have
able to
the
go in and
Melta on
attack.
that Blight Hauler too. I don't know if he's in Melta range now, but I'm sure he'll go back and adjust that just to try
Yeah,
to put
so he's
extra punch in there.
I think he's giving up the. No, he only has the multi Melta, so he is within. It's 18, so he was within 9 there.
It's like Dylan didn't score his primary for this turn as well. Which, like you said, it's 5 victory points because he did control 2 because it does include your home, right?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and tip that up. Actually, just give myself a color again. Just helping our players. There's a lot to learn. So, yep, 5 points.
We all have
That
10th
turn.
edition ingrained in our brain, so learning
yeah,
new
lot
edition
to
and
learn.
Mm-hmm.
Did he control 3 or more objectives at the end of his turn? I don't believe he did. No, he did. Yeah, bink,
He
bink,
does,
bink. Yep. So that was also
Another 4, correct?
4 more points for him. So score is a little closer than it previously looked. So I have a 39 to 25 with Dustin scoring 8 primaries so far here on his turn. I would say so far, just based on the game state, Dustin is definitely in control. He's definitely the favorite to win as we currently stand. Although, having played Necrons myself, you never feel comfortable here.
Yes.
You just know the 4s can get really high and
Okay.
things
Oh,
can bounce.
time is,
but
CP.
All of a
Dustin
sudden
is
it's
lined up to
swinging
have all of
against
his
you.
damage where he wants it to be.
I'll check mine. I do get one.
I also do love that ability from
The
Dylan
Divinator.
there.
Or,
Yeah,
yeah,
the auto
that's awesome.
Divinator. So he just brings his own.
Oh, you get a CP? No, I get
You
a
have a CP gen? I probably get it too. Very funny.
It's on a 2-up, more than likely, unless you're
Yeah.
rolling ones for Makari's save. It's pretty likely.
You didn't roll ones famously though.
That
You
was
had 18 saves.
the best roll I've ever had in my life, and I will never
That
live
was
that high
incredible.
again.
That was incredible. You really think 18 is going to be enough if you're Ricardo in that moment? Alright, interesting. So it looks like Dustin is lining up to, just shoot, and so he's not putting more damage into the Nightbringer. He's electing to just try and clear off Dylan's home here.
Yeah, I think he probably believes, and I think he might be right. He has enough damage there between the Defiler and the Blight Hauler, or Blight. Yeah, it's a Blight Hauler. This is very aggressive, and I don't
Bit of a gamble
think he's
here,
in position to do something like
let's see
this,
what happens,
given
I guess.
board state.
Yeah, if it was me, I would definitely. I think the reason he wants to do that is because he has the primary where if he holds Dylan's home, or no, actually that's Dylan who has that. So it is knocking down Dylan's primary, but it's not really scoring for Dustin. So yeah, I think I would have probably been over in this
Yeah,
area.
I hope so.
Probably closer to the
Um,
Nightbringer, because yeah, a
alright, so
Defiler and a
we
Blight
might
Hauler and then a Defiler
need
melee
once,
should do 12
I think.
damage to a Nightbringer.
But
But-
it's a Catan.
That's a Catan. It's a -1 damage, so he's going to blunt a lot of the Defiler shooting. He's got that 4-up, he's got the 5-up. Just things can go sideways, and
Mhm.
if he does elect to charge the Defiler into this Nightbringer and doesn't kill him, then the Nightbringer gets to attack on him. Yeah, it could be a big
Quite
swing there.
possibly bring it down. Yeah.
All these guys
Looks
back.
like there's a question in
Chelsea,
chat. What would Dylan need to do to push back?
You guys.
Like, what would be a big
yeah.
thing you could do right now to take some control back? That is a very good question.
He's a character.
Yes.
I think the problem
Okay,
is
I'll
that
stay in
Dylan
combat.
will
He's
be
a-
able to push
Yeah,
back
that's my move.
on his turn, but it's currently
See, this,
Dustin's turn.
pays off.
So
Yes.
Dylan doesn't really have
Any
many
response?
reactive things he can do here. He just has to
Don't think
hold
so.
on and hope that he
Don't
has
think
enough
Overwatch
army back,
is- I mean, I could try
enough
and-
army
Actually,
left to be able to push back
do-
in his turn.
maybe I do
And he
This
certainly
is-
could.
to make
but-
a lot of his saves and be able to reanimate
Yeah,
come
I should.
his
Okay.
turn. He still has
Overwatch
the
with the
reanimator there. He
MLs,
still
Plague
has
Marines.
plenty of units on the table that can get the
Okay.
job done. It's just a matter
Any
of
modifiers
living
with
through
them?
this turn,
Nope.
which Necrons infamously do
Okay.
live for the most part. But not
So
gonna work
Dylan
for
does
this
have a
cast's
decent amount of
curse.
CP
Anyone?
here, and he is electing, it looks like, to overwatch the
Okay,
Plague Marines when
so-
they land.
I'm in Matrix, so I get my hit roll reroll.
There's no rerolls in Overwatch to hit.
Oh,
Yes, what
that's right.
what Dustin is saying is correct.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Overwatch, you
Change-
now
that's
no
a
longer
recent
can
change,
reroll
correct?
any hits.
It's an 11th edition change. Yes.
Yeah.
I think that's a
Does
better
have the CP, it's
change.
still probably
So
worth
just
doing it.
sixes,
Yeah.
Nothing
Yeah,
special.
this would have been a
Just
lot more
six is
impactful
lethal.
Overwatch if he was able to reroll. So we have the
Two
two
saves.
lethals there.
2, yeah.
AP.
Two,
one.
Two at
One.
-1.
Fail both.
Does fail both. So that's 2 Plague
One
Marines gone.
damage
I have a lot of guns. Yes.
Or no,
one
sorry,
of
it's just
those.
1 Plague
One,
Marine
yes,
gone.
1 damage each.
Next one.
A little unfortunate. It's only the 5-man unit firing here.
Within
Yeah.
rapid
But I
fire.
guess
I am within rapid fire.
deal with the hand that you're dealt.
Yeah, and he does have that 5 CP.
This
He hasn't really been using
is
it
one,
super aggressively.
actually, Yeah, that is lethal.
So any
Or
damage here is
81,
better than a
2
CP that
damage.
you leave home with.
Kill another one.
Looks like
Or I guess
coming
leave the game still with a CP
Additional
without an
Mhm.
army.
sixes,
Oh, he is getting a
Not
good conversion
lethal.
on these
Yeah,
Overwatch
it's getting
6s,
a
though.
decent amount of
Four,
6s
five.
pop up here.
6, Jesus. Nope.
This is all from a 5-man unit.
Yes. They have lots of guns.
5-man unit with 2 characters, and
yeah.
2 bodyguards, so
and
it's
that's
Yep.
a lot of shooting there.
Well done.
Yeah, it is 9 total.
Let's do the Blight Hauler first. Into the
We're Warhammer players, we can't math.
Oh, start shooting.
Oh, wait,
No,
that's all we
this
do.
is not a math game.
Point at the mortal unit.
No math involved. Yes, Dylan does need to pray that his 4-ups on his 2, his 4-up invuln saves on his 2 Catan hold up in the face of a lot of incoming damage.
1 wound.
And let's not forget, he's got to make all his shots, and then he's got to make these charges here in these
yeah,
other
5
areas.
damage
This
down
game
to
is
4.
not over by any means, especially with Necrons.
Takes 3.
So that was shooting
And then
into
crack.
the Nightbringer, down to 9 wounds here.
Misses.
Oof.
That was from the
First.
Blight Hauler, I believe.
This is a crack missile launcher, yeah.
-1. Oh wait, no, you're a vehicle, so let's do it as well.
2 hits.
That's it.
Just the 1.
Yep, and he saved that there.
Toughness 10. Yeah.
I do like Dylan's dice, though.
Alright,
Save
Yeah,
Custom
the custom
dice.
Necron dice is a nice touch. So decent there. Only 3 wounds taken by the Catan from the Blight Hauler.
Okay.
Now it's the Defiler. Important to remember that all Catans have the
Total
Necrodermis, so it's
roll.
-1 damage. And
This is
Dustin's
force.
Defiler shoots
1 at
3
-2.
damage, 3 damage, and 2 damage, so it's a lot of efficiency lost on this incoming damage.
Mm-hmm.
Lethal. 5, 6 are devastating. Okay, 3 saves and 1 dev. 3 damage down to 2.
Only fails 1, so he takes 2
six-
there, so
six-
4 damage.
6 total feeling pains.
Oh, that is a
Solvable.
very good roll for him.
Yep, here
Catans are
come
fun.
here come the Catan. So
The
far that
dice
RNG is working.
The dice be dicing.
And this is the Excruciator. These will only be 1 damage into the Catan. Yeah, this is exactly why I don't think you put those Plague Marines where you put them. I think you just have them as backup into the
Fives.
Nightbringer.
Just 3.
We could have placed him in a way to where he could
where
be
at?
shooting into the Immortals and
Catan.
possibly charging into the Catan. But-
AP now, yes.
Yeah.
AP1.
Okay.
2, 2 because of the -1 save.
hmm
Damage down
So he
to
takes 1 damage, and he
Two
saves
damage.
Field of Pain. Yeah.
This is kind of what Dylan needs, though, to
It was a gamble.
keep this going.
Such is life. Poxwalkers.
Dustin says it was a gamble. I think it was. Yeah, that is. I think you just used the Plague Marines as backup there.
This Defiler is gonna shoot.
But we'll see how we do on the other side now. Moving over to the other Defiler and the other
do
Catan.
everything into the immortal.
We are
Warrior.
getting the battle of the 10th edition bullies, as you suggested.
Plus blast.
Love to see it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
It is poetic.
1. This is reeling
You get 2.
everything.
I'm just waiting for the justice.
This is attached.
Need those points increases across the board.
Well, alright.
I'm just hoping the
Just,
first one doesn't go up by
hit
too
roll.
much because as an Emperor's Children enjoyer, I just want to keep running my 1. I don't want to abuse it.
So,
Just 1 crab.
Lethal.
Just
a
one
little treat.
One at like
rolling
275 is okay,
doesn't
but like anything.
Yeah, my
combat.
above
We
that,
talked
it's
about
gonna be
earlier. My
too
guess is 300 for the first one.
There's
I think
5
they've just been
equals
so
so
strong, but we'll see.
It says strength 10. Your toughness 5. So
And I would take it at
2s,
300.
Of course. So
At least one.
5 at -1. No. Well, you're out of contagion.
So this is the Lord of
Probably
Virulence. It's
-1
to
because I'm
the
next to a
Immortals, it
little
Oh
looks
wait,
like.
you're in contagion. So -1 to your
Okay.
save as well. So it's -2.
-2 down to -1 thanks
the AP will
to
go away and then it'll just be
Illuminor.
-1 of my save.
Essentially.
Save 3. 2 die.
2 dead there.
Shooters.
My favorite non-Catan models that Necrons have received is Luminor Ceres' Glow Up.
I mean, to be fair, the Nightbringer is also incredible.
Wait,
Mhm.
what? No, 6.
I have one of
At
the old
-2.
Illuminors still painted in my shelving. The only Necron model I own still.
With the -1 AP, it'll put me on 4s. So 2 fail.
2 dead to the Excruciator.
And then the autocannons. Critical. 2, 6 through devastating. So just 7 at -2.
Only
Should we
7.
declare where these saves are going, by the
Yeah,
way?
yeah. Immortals, Tomb Crawlers, Royal Warden, Plasmancer. And then it's lowest first, correct?
Yep. You just had insane save rolls this whole
Yeah.
shooting phase.
He has.
that
He has
8v1
had a
now?
lot of good save
Indeed,
rolls.
he
After the
has.
modifier, yeah.
Okay.
Indeed, he has. 2 more dead.
With the minus... Contagion happens at the starting, or when you shoot?
Yes, correct.
Your unit was in contagion whenever I started shooting.
Okay. Just making
Correct.
sure. So this one fails as well. So 3 fail. What's the damage on this?
3.
3. Kill the Tomb Crawler.
So that unit can reanimate
That's
as things
outside
currently
frequency, so
stand.
he'll die.
End of
The
phase.
yeah, he will need to
But
put
yeah.
it back if he wants to keep it.
Yes, he should swap those. But yeah, so far those prayers to the
Alright,
RNG gods have been successful.
Okay, action. Oh, Plague Marines have to shoot your home.
But it seems like to me that Dustin is planning on...
Alright.
I mean, he could still shoot those Death Shroud into the Catan.
So the
Surprised he put all of his
why not?
shooting into those Immortals, because he's only going to have the melees into the Catan.
Uh,
Although he does have a
hobbyist.
Death Shroud brick there, you gotta kind of hope that that is enough to clean
3
things up.
-4. On
Oh,
your
we have
home.
the Plague,
I don't
Plague
believe I
Marines
have a
shooting
save.
here in the back
I do not.
into his home objective.
Okay. Yeah, you're melted. Yeah, you're 1 wound anyway. Doesn't matter.
That should take care of
Um,
that whole unit, which
And then
more or less
the
loses Dylan his home objective for the game. I don't think he's going to have anything to be able to turn around and grab it.
skewers,
So that will be nice. The only problem for
Sometimes
Dustin
you
then
two
though
up.
is those Plague Marines are also kind of stuck back there.
8
Mm-hmm.
minus
As we've said
2.
it before, they are very slow.
Yeah.
Knowledge
Yep,
access.
only movement 5.
Yeah.
Bombs.
Just hoping their advance rolls get them up the board.
So you have 2, 6 go through. Guess I should have dedicated that. Huh? It'll be the same every time. Immortals, Tomb Crawlers, Royal Warden, Plasmancer. Probably should have just specified that at the beginning.
Yeah, those units are deceased, I believe,
it's dead,
once we're
right?
done shooting here.
Both warriors or immortals.
6. It was 6 total damage. So
Yeah.
so
And it's damage
these
per.
2, 1 damage each. So
Okay.
6 total damage.
So
these
kills
2
2,
plus-
kills 1, leaves 1 at 2. Sounds right. 2, 3. Yeah.
And then the Plague Sprayer.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
Dylan is going to lose this unit here.
5
Just too many
at
guns.
minus
Yeah. How
3.
many more guns does he have to shoot here?
It's me on 6s. Don't say
Oh,
that.
yeah, that's
Damage
unfortunate.
2 each.
2. Dead. Both dead. Okay. That's the unit.
Everything is
Yeah,
dead.
that'll
Yep.
do the unit. So that
gonna
does lose
say-
him his home, but
Yeah.
there are some downsides to that play from Dustin as well.
Um,
Especially if this
some
Nightbringer
charges
lives.
here.
Mm-hmm. Right,
Yeah.
especially this night's but Nightbringer spikes
That
and
shroud are gonna
kills
Yes.
something.
Yes, if he kills the Defiler, that'll be very bad.
He charges the Death Shroud here to see if he can get to the Catan. Catan, I believe he will.
Yes.
With the pack one as well.
There.
Might be a little bit of finagling there. You like to think this would be enough, but
I am not certain.
I don't know. That -1 damage hurts the Death Shroud. They are
So-
damaged too.
Realistically here, he has interrupt CP.
Yes, you know he's gonna interrupt somewhere.
He has
Realistically,
heroic
it's going to
CP.
be. Realistically, it's going to be the Deceiver, because I don't think Dustin can allow the Nightbringer to interrupt into the Defiler.
No, if he does that,
Let's do
that
order of
that
units.
Defiler could just be nothing more.
6.
Yeah. That is also assuming he does charge him. He might elect not to. I can't see that, but we have to also imagine here that Dustin is going to use his 2 CP stratagem that gives him access to full hit and wound rerolls into anything that is
7.
below starting strength, which is both of the Catan here. So yeah, the Defiler does go in. Dylan doesn't really have any stratagems he can use on his Catan. It's his detachments are more focused on, or his detachment rather, into the immortal bricks and the canoptic reanimator.
Let's do.
So it'll just be rerolls for him, and I think Dustin's definitely going to do the reroll hits and wounds here in some direction. Dylan should interrupt somewhere. The Defiler into the Catan using tank shock. Remember, this could bounce and do some damage into the Defiler himself.
I need to.
Dustin's sinking here.
I know if it was me, I'd take the tank shock and I'd roll like 10 ones.
He is going for it. So 11.
I'll just do nothing and yeah, cool. Good game. Yikes. I just take 6 damage.
He just spent a CP to do 6 damage to himself.
Great.
No, it's just once. Just once.
So I'm down to 12. Then I did nothing to you.
2's hazardous.
That is unfortunate.
Yes.
Dustin is not in a good place after that one. That was one of the more brutal rolls I've ever seen.
You said 6, by the way. I'll edit that for you.
Yep.
Oof.
That was terrible. Alright.
That is the new tank shock for you, working against yourself.
Yep. Oof.
Let's do all my charges. Any
King,
heroics
that
or
is
anything
a
from you, or...
good little tidbit of information there.
Yeah, I think that's a good recommendation.
Yeah, that is a very good recommendation.
I guess I could. This isn't getting any benefit really anymore.
Yeah, and we appreciate the nitpicks.
Yeah, sure.
So we
The Luminar
something
will
we
work.
want to continue to do 1 to 2 times a
Yeah,
week.
It's just one, right?
But
Because I'm not going into some.
always
it
things
looks
we
like
can learn and
he's
improve.
going to attempt a heroic here for Luminor.
This looks like
and
that's what we're
then
rolling. He has the CP to do it. Might as
charge
well.
roll. 7 should make it. Does. Stay on the objective. at least.
Yeah, I have to say right now, you can't feel great if you're Dustin with how all this has gone. It is starting to turn in a way that's going to be uncomfortable.
Yes, especially if a lot of the Necrons live through this turn, I think. Well, especially if the clapback, if these Catans aren't dead before they get to fight back, it's going to be rough.
Okay.
So he's not going to reroll here from Dustin. So he has a different plan than what I.
Goes to the person whose turn it is now. Just making sure.
I choose, yeah.
Right. Okay.
But with the charge of
Actually,
Luminor
does
now,
that even
with the
matter?
wording
So
now,
I'm
Luminor would
starting
have fights
with
first.
like,
So
you have fights first?
Yes.
Dustin would
I
take
do.
one, and then Dylan would get his, and then
And he'll still have an
so forth.
interrupt in here as well.
That's
This is
fine.
going to get
Mhm.
interesting.
I don't think you pick up this whole unit.
I
to be
don't.
honest with you.
No. I failed that first attack real bad.
Yeah, I think for Dustin, I don't fights first here. I
Alright,
definitely
so we're gonna
reroll.
start with the.
Big decision here where he starts too.
Definitely.
Let's just start with the filer here.
Yep, that does make sense. He's not rerolling there though. Yeah, this is going bad.
Yes, good job.
This is
Oh,
going
boy.
bad.
Just one save. Cool.
Yep, we've.
Yep,
Yep.
of course.
And he
Yep.
makes the save. All right.
Necrons.
Alright.
Necrons.
I guess your Necrosaur fights.
Catans.
Okay.
I guess he's electing to fight with
No,
Necrosaur first.
Doesn't bracket.
Necrosaur has fight first as well, correct? Yeah, so he's got a
any
few
minuses
units that could
over
fight
here?
here.
Nope.
2s. Skill 1. Strength 10.
6.
T. Okay. No longer T8.
Nope.
I guess it still doesn't matter.
Score
but
9 enemy lines with
three
that.
failed. Yikes. 2. AP3.
You die.
He's able to take a few models with him on Necrosaur there.
6 of 4s. Yikes. One
Yeah,
more, AP1.
Daniel, I think we're gonna decent odds we lose this Defiler over here to the Nightbringer, and then
Yeah, one more AP1.
he just keeps going.
1 damage on that.
Yeah, and if that,
That is-
does happen,
That is a bad reaction or bad
Oh, we need to do
result.
pylons.
Yeah,
Sorry.
because it's
Yeah, you're
remember
right.
this is Dustin's turn. If they're gonna reanimate next turn, it's gonna.
Yep.
Worrying about all
It's only the
other
Void
things.
Dragon that gets wounds
Always forget
back
about balance.
doing damage, correct? Not the Nightbringer.
Yeah.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, so yeah, I think this turn, if he loses that Defiler, the Blighthaller's next, along with the Poxwalkers on that side of the board. I mean, it's Death Guard. You don't have much movement there except for the other Defiler, and that's kind of tied up right now. And we still need to see the fighting over there with the Deceiver, and see what happens there.
Yeah, and there should be an interrupt there. You're correct that Necrosaur should fight here.
He already did. He already
Or
fought
sorry,
with Necrosaur.
Illuminor. Apologies, because he should have fights first based on the wording. I feel like that's going to be changed because I just haven't seen it mentioned. So I feel like it's one of the things where like the more plugged in content creators have the rule that they know that it's
I'm gonna do
that is fixed, but we will see.
Yeah.
But
I've seen a few other
Full
streaming
rerolls
content
to
or
hit
creators
wounds
using that rule and bringing it up.
here.
So I guess it's all really up in the air until we
Yeah.
see the full edition rules.
Illuminor, and then everything else.
splitting attacks here too. I mean, that's not a terrible idea.
0 CP.
True.
And he is
Why
so
play
he's doing the
Necron?
rerolls there. It looks like. Makes sense. It's more
Let's
attacks. So
do
they're gonna have 4 rerolls.
The one guy into,
And they're all going. He said he's splitting,
I think
correct?
he's splitting some into the Deceiver.
into
So it's maybe
Luminar.
1 into Luminar? Yeah, I think that might be just for you can't get there
okay, all
reasons.
hits. The 3, you're invuln on Luminor.
Fails 2 there.
Fail
Be
2.
4 damage.
2 damage each.
Damage each. 4 up, feel no pain. Save 2, take 2.
I feel like Dustin is not enjoying his time there. I can tell you that right now.
Especially with Luminor's Philippine being a 4-up, not a 5.
Yeah,
it's
that's
rough.
a lot of damage into the Deceiver here though.
But if this Deceiver lives, he could interrupt
Stuff
with
lethal
it.
crit 5s here.
Rolling.
4 rerolls. Yeah, it's
That was good.
still got the character there as well. These are
20
remember
at
damage 1 though.
-2.
Damage 1.
Yikes.
Not a terrible.
Exactly
damage.
average.
Right.
And then we still got the feel no pain. Okay, decent chunk there with the character and the Defiler to go.
Or the contagion here.
Mm.
Order Contagion is damage 3, so we'll be damage 2 into the Catan.
He's gonna need 3 to get through in both the save and the feel the pain.
Yes.
It may not seem that hard. Oh,
Good thing you could reroll there.
reroll. Yep.
Not only one more conversion there,
Actually,
so that's gonna be
damage, yeah, 7 at your invuln.
7 at damage 2 after the -1.
Takes 5.
Okay, so things are going very poorly for Dustin on the
damage
right side into the Nightbringer, but this is trending in the
Takes 4.
direction that he needs it to.
It's
So
gonna
yeah,
be down to
just
2
two wounds that the Defiler needs to get through, which is reasonable here, and also the Lord of
Let's
Virulence.
see.
So
Lord of Virulence.
I think this should be his interrupt right here of the Deceiver to try to.
I would,
take
yeah.
the Defiler,
he
but
might not be thinking about it, but
Twos.
100% we need to
Yes.
interrupt
2.
with the Nightbringer.
Invulns.
I think at this point,
You're
or the
okay with
Deceiver if
damage?
you think you're gonna lose it.
2 down to 1.
1 more
I
damage.
think it's for sure the Deceiver there
Takes
into
1.
the Defiler. Try to kill it before the Defiler activates.
Okay.
You certainly
I
could
think
take it
it's
down. It's
just
not
your Deceiver
super
now.
likely.
Into whatever, or
Do you not fight with the Defiler over here? You did make this charge as well.
oh yeah, I already fought and did absolutely nothing.
Oh, that's right.
I
I forgot you did that right
and
after
then-
the impact.
So I fought with all my charges at this point, so it's just ongoing.
So he saved his CP, didn't interrupt, and he's still gonna get 3 activations here. Still
Never
has the
mind.
Defiler.
has
That's
it too,
correct. I
so
forgot
this
the
doesn't
Defiler was already engaged with the Defiler. Sorry, the Deceiver.
Yeah.
I can just kill you.
That is the correct
twos.
choice.
I'll hit strength 11 or T11. You said.
Yeah.
T11.
Looking for 5s. Yikes.
Only 1 wound. Okay, so
Not as good as the
Uh,
first
1,
activation.
maybe
So.
3.
so fails,
Yeah,
takes the
that's
damage, isn't
6.
going to go down. Will get to activate.
Okay. I guess I'll go Defiler.
So this is a big interaction here. If the Defiler can do some damage on the side and at least get 1 Catan down.
Wonder if it's
And
ever just
then-
going for the 10 attacks just to try to get lethals and more into him.
We only have 1 damage to go through. That looks like he is what he's electing to do, as he's rolling
3 invulns.
3 invulns. Fails all 3.
Nice.
Now it's down to
1
the
damage each.
feel no pain. So as long as... Oh,
Covered by
on the
the one.
wound.
Yeah, you roll feel no pains.
Cannot reroll feel no pains.
That's
Dustin
so
is correct.
Please blow up at least.
Oh,
Okay,
that was very
so
close. Very,
that-
very close.
that is a moment there. If you're Dustin, if you see 3 5s come up, you
obviously
just
use a
walk away from the
nightmare.
table.
'Cause
Yeah, you
But
turn off.
you
You
do
turn off the
fire
computer.
one.
You go hop in the
So
shower and
Xeris-
wash it
Yeah,
away.
I mean,
Nightbringer, and then we will
it's-
have the Plague Marines.
At this point, it doesn't matter. There's nothing else that hasn't fought besides your thing into the Necrosaur.
Yep. So yeah.
Yeah.
Dylan is correct. We just kind of finish up the fights
I'm
we have left to
striking,
fight.
obviously, into the Defiler.
So
Looking for
Yep.
2s.
starting into the Defiler.
Got 1. Strength 14.
5 hits.
So 3s.
3s.
Oof.
Only 2
Probably
wounds.
Useless fuck. 2 AP4. Actually,
So
sorry,
5 ups
1
here
AP4.
for-
That's my bad. Forgot I had a dev wound.
So 1
Last
dev, 1
failed
save.
one, so
Yeah, so that's just take the dev wound.
Just want to pass the other one.
I'll
Just take the dev.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's fair.
Okay.
1 dev wound,
6 damage.
6 damage, so
Yeah,
he doesn't
I'm
die on his
6.
turn at least. So yeah, it was going very
Yes.
badly for Dustin early. It is now stabilized for him a bit.
Alright, into Necrosaur.
Plague Marines should be able to take out Amintar here, as he only has 1 wound remaining.
You
And
would
then-
certainly hope so.
Yes. Then the
Let's
last
look at
question
him.
we'll have is just how much Xeris can do into these Death Shroud.
1.
Yeah, I think you'd be able to get 1 Plague Marine on the consolidate onto the point with the reanimator.
Is it a 4 or 5?
Not enough to out-OC him, but
Fail.
He's dead.
Yeah, Reanimator is OC3. He can tie him actually, because he does have access to a 1 CP strat, which we'll see if he realizes. He could for 1 CP. Oh, I believe it's in his command phase. I don't think he can do it in either.
Luminor.
Let me quickly check. It's probably his own command phase.
Looking for 3s. Drop 1. Toughness 7, 8 on these guys.
7.
Start of the command phase, so yes, he
7.
could. I don't know if Dustin will realize this. If he does, he's
3s.
definitely
3.
really
AP3,
using his
3
new
damage.
rules well. But he could +1 OC that Plague Marine and
oh,
tie the
he just failed
Reanimator.
all of his
All
saves in the
So kill
Death
1,
Shroud.
ends on 1.
at least
Okay,
damage 3, so it's an odd
3s.
damaging there, but
Fail 2.
What else are we attacking? Luminar have extra attacks?
Oh,
He sure
Yes.
does. Look at this guy.
1 more.
look at
AP1.
him go.
Killed 1 guy.
Which he fails and loses his Death Shroud.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, okay.
All the fights.
So it's a very
Yep,
bloody
so I
round
need to
there.
Score some stuff up here. So I got
Yep,
bring it
so
down.
Dustin
to
is going to score.
4 points.
Bring it down. Getting over the edge on that Catan was
Okay.
massive, so that's
I
4
did
points
plunder
there.
for 5.
Yes.
He plundered for 5.
Discard.
hmm
Behind me lines for 3.
I think he accidentally discarded the wrong one there. We'll see if he
Hey.
figures it out.
I accidentally ditched the
Yep.
wrong card. Forward position.
So he still has forward
Plunder
position. He
for
hasn't
this
scored
one.
that one yet.
How much OC does he have on this point?
I
Just
also
1, 5, 2, 7.
Killed 1 enemy.
did
unit
not
on
do
the
his
center
action this
objective in
turn.
The Deceiver.
Yep, did kill. Yeah, so Deceiver was worth 6 points there. Is
I
a big
believe
kill.
That is it.
Looks like on in Dylan's turn, he's not going to control more than 1 point, so he won't be able to score.
Yeah.
Is he on this objective? This Defiler?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Your turn.
if Dustin realizes it here, he
1
could actually tie this. It is his
Uh.
only CP, but that would be an interesting play here.
Draw secondaries. Hope for anything good.
I don't
Bring
think it
down.
matters too much though, because he's not going to
I gotta
control
pay
more
4
than 2.
points on
Already
primary
2.
for the Poxwalkers doing their thing, and that was that's it.
What is his OC here?
Alright, now
So
it's
he's
fine,
got.
sorry.
Well, I mean, we still have reanimations and whatnot, so I think he will be able to
true.
take this midpoint and then take that. He's obviously lost the back.
Don't really have
Won't
much
hold
that can
here.
do Plunder.
Doesn't Battle Shock happen before everything now though?
It does. This is true.
Yeah.
So a lot of things that have to go through there.
The steps are now confusing.
Just control
Yeah.
1. Does that matter?
Yeah. I don't really think it does.
He could control more.
I need to
We'll
control
see if they
2,
figure it out. Not
or
going to
you're
try and
home.
interrupt our players here, but
So yeah, you only control 1, so I don't think you can score any primary. So I won't do the +1 OC because you're OC 3, right? Yeah. Oh, I killed a unit in melee with this character. I killed a character in melee with this unit, so my second contagion is gonna be -1 OC, so you're OC2.
And yes, thank you for the shout out.
So
Feel free
everything in
to
our army is
like
at
and
-1
subscribe
OC,
and all the fun
leadership,
YouTube
and
buttons.
movement.
We'll be continuing to do these
Um,
streams weekly.
within my contagion range.
I need my redemption
That's
game.
good.
I need a game. I've just been here
Yes,
in
you
the
do.
in the skybox.
Okay, that's actually outflank isn't too bad.
Yeah. So
Should
just taking a
actually
quick
be
look
able
at the scoreboard
get
again.
that.
Dylan still has a lot of secondaries that he
Oh, that
can
button
do,
doesn't work.
but not a ton of units left to do
I'm
them.
just gonna move over a little bit, and then this
He
guy's
does
already
have bring it
with me.
down. He could kill
That
that.
works for me.
Either defilers.
I'm
6
just gonna
points,
try and
which is
kill one of your defilers.
there
Yep,
it is.
so he's
I
looking to
should
try
be
and kill a
able to
defiler.
also
Should be the one that the
consider-
Nightbringer is in combat with if possible. They're both
I
at 6
believe so.
wounds.
This one should die, at the very least.
You would
Unless
hope.
you destroy me in melee, which very possible.
You saw what happened last time, so
So see, we still got to do a
That
lot
was
of
just
reanimation.
Unlucky from the dice
Yeah.
gods.
Did
The
we?
scale move.
I
over
think
a
he
little bit,
can-
just get
I
I think he
rid of
doesn't realize that he can reanimate those bodyguards down there.
in
So
a
yeah, just new
fight.
rules.
I didn't. They swing to the
Isn't- Oh, I
Nightbringer.
need to do reanimations. Let me know.
There it is.
There
this
you go,
guy's-
he's thinking
this
about
guy's dead from coherency.
Nightbringer first, because important. Oh god damn it.
2
I
dice,
guess it was
wrong.
this dice, so 3.
That is fair. Back up to 11. Nightbringer continuing to
Uh,
bring the night.
Luminor. 2.
Xeris with 2.
Back up to full.
Yep,
Full health, dead.
that unit. Remember that you can reanimate that unit.
This is so confusing because I've heard multiple things from this now about how that
It is 1
rule
unit.
of not
You're allowed to
reanimating
return.
a dead unit is
I think
written
you-
for 10th, not 11th. So I
1,
think I can, but I'm not 100%
2.
sure.
You 100% can.
Yeah, I think you can too.
5.
We'll just play it
Yes.
like you can. If we're wrong, we're wrong.
He can.
We told
Okay.
people that this is just like not.
I don't
necessarily-
know.
I'm not sure he can take it
What would you
anyway.
think is the correct way to do it? Just choice
7.
of the dead models, or
Yeah, I think you get.
Yes,
free
it is up
choice.
to you. Up to you. It is 1 unit
I'm
now.
assuming-
assume it'd be
like-
choice?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it's still the same unit, bringing wounds back.
Yep, what
Obviously,
Dustin
you
is
wanna
saying
get models in
is
this situation, right?
what I agree with as
Yeah.
well.
I don't.
So might be able
think-
to grab that.
Only one.
Again,
Yeah.
Dustin
Only
will
one mortal.
potentially concede
We'll
that.
have to do some battle shocks too. On
Yeah.
He does only roll 1.
Uh,
That's going to get him up
think it's
to
I think that's
just the Immortals.
7,
They fail.
which, yeah, would actually only have tied it. But yeah, definitely could have had some OC and objective control swings there. So
Yeah,
Dylan
that's a
will
lot of
be held to 0 primary at the start.
I did
He
not
is
realize
still
we
able
had
to
this
score
many.
4 this turn if he's able to hold 3
it's a
objectives,
battle shock
which is
technique.
not impossible,
thank
but
you.
it is unlikely.
Appreciate you. Oh, they're fucking right there. I'm blind. Okay.
And then, of course, he has
Kill the big
secondaries.
thing. Cool. Shoot
Yeah,
him,
I
'cause that's
don't know how you
the
feel. I
movement
think
phase.
this is trending towards
don't have any
Dustin winning on the
actions to do.
scoreboard, but Dylan
Yes.
could still inflict some damage here on the way out.
Go to shooting.
So I think Dylan's best bet at this point is to
Uh,
just inflict
already
as
took the
much
info,
mental
what do we
damage he
do?
can into Dustin to further fuel his
Correct.
rage into Necrons,
Correct.
which is the best way to play the game, in my opinion.
This Plasmaster
Um,
should use his
he kills
ability
the
to
Defiler.
take out that guy.
He kills a Blightlaw Hauler, like right with the shooting,
Priest,
he kills the
I
Defiler.
think I might.
and the Poxwalkers in this turn, and just makes Dustin just get a little furious there. Just,
Visible, yeah. Do you mind if I move
Yes.
this guy over a little bit?
but yes, at this point I
Okay,
believe
shot, I
it's
think.
it's pretty one-sided.
This is-
So
He
I
has
do have
units, and they
Overwatch
are pretty hard hitting
anti-infantry 2 up
units.
on this guy.
Answering your
That you kinda
question
know.
in chat,
Yeah,
blue
I mean,
is
If
Dylan
you wanna
playing
go Overwatch,
Necrons,
that's
red
fine.
is
That's the only thing
Dustin.
that I have that
So
can
Dustin
kill
has a
him.
pretty healthy lead on the scoreboard.
have
Dylan
nothing
does
on
currently have
Dustin besides
4
that.
secondary cards that he
No,
could
I
score,
will not Overwatch.
but he's kind of running low on units to be able to get those things done.
Okay.
Yes,
Actual shot.
Brandon, that is 100% a Necrons
Little
player
Warrior
main
Immortal
objective.
Plasma
Infuriate your
Yeah.
opponent until they leave the table and eat their own models.
Okay, let's shoot the.
And that's the thing, Dustin is clearly in the driver's seat for this game.
Looking for
Big lead on the scoreboard, but he still doesn't feel
Reeds.
great right now because of
not
the amount of damage
Reeds.
the Necrons just shrugged off, and how close he. Imagine if that Deceiver lived. Was so close
If
on the
that
wound.
Deceiver-
One
Honestly,
wound.
if that Deceiver lived, I believe
strength
we're looking at
5,
a
Looking
a
for
more Dylan favored game there.
Yeah, it's at least in play.
7. Damn.
Yeah,
Looking for
because
5s.
changes the
This one
OC,
lethal
changes
hit.
what's left.
AP1,
that,
2 damage.
yeah. And again, also the mental damage. You can't understate that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because then
It's-
once you fail a couple dice on
Threes,
Dustin's
both
side, you
hits,
start
no
failing
neutral.
everything mentally.
Yep.
Looking for
It just all starts to fall
5s.
apart.
1, AP1, 1 damage.
It is the way for Necrons.
Same lore.
For Necrons, yes.
Yeah, same lord.
Good.
And then Prismatic Lance, 4s, yikes. Rolling 1s naturally. Strength 7, so 4s. 1 more, AP 3, 2 damage.
He's all good.
Damn. And then we'll use his ability, which is anything, something within 18 inches invisible, correct? 4d6.
Ah, the mortals from the plasma.
So
answer.
46 for each 4 up, you take 1 mortal wound.
Hiya.
2 more wounds.
Oh, I need to
Down
kill
with the Lord of Virulence.
Done.
To random mortal bullshit.
Doesn't need to do an action, so I
We
guess I could
love
shoot this.
random
This is
mortal
totally
bullshit.
pointless, but hey, it's not doing anything else.
the atomizer beam on the reanimator.
Miss all. Cool.
Reanimator is not here to do damage,
and
and
then
it
Nightbringer.
just showed that it didn't.
Do I
It says
risk
here he has
sweating
2 of those
by
atomizer beams. Looks like he's supposed to
shooting
have 3
and
more attacks,
just
but
trying to
I
kill him
mean,
in the melee?
I've never shot a reanimator. I don't think people are used to
Yeah,
shooting that.
and then shooting and then charge. The choices. I'll just shoot the Defiler.
You can kill the
Lightning to
Defiler
shoot
shooting
the
them.
Defiler here.
It does open up for a charge to
So
fight
looking for
first.
3s. Drop 1 to go through. Looking for 3s again.
3s, yep.
2. AP
And it
2
could
wounds.
do it.
2 5-ups, it could happen here.
Pass one.
One.
Fail, use the damage.
It's
So,
D6
decent
plus
chance.
3.
Yep, and you could re-roll the damage.
Oh no.
Any room? Okay.
Oof.
You
4
re-roll that.
damage.
Please re-roll that.
Down to
Dylan,
2.
no! Use your strats, Dylan!
That is my shooting.
It's a coin
gonna
flip to
take this
kill
one.
him, Dylan, please!
Yeah, I got you.
Oh, you've been stealing
Charges?
CP the whole
I
game,
have no
use it!
charges. Your fight.
Yeah, I think he's supposed to.
Alright.
There's
guess
2
I have
more
to do
wounds
the
there.
Defiler
Plus
here.
4, yeah, within 4 wounds. So he should be down to 2 wounds on the Defiler.
Yes.
3 lethal. That's it.
Scary. Fail 2? Wow, that sucks.
8 damage after a modifier.
8 damage. Assuming this is under the Nightbringer.
Okay, there we go.
How about
That's
3?
Yeah. So glad you're excited.
I'm glad you
I
explained.
was horrified you were gonna destroy
That's
me.
The mental damage of playing
Alright,
Necrons.
it's
You
all
can just feel it.
I think he fights with
and then
Illuminator, right? Yeah.
can stop you
Yeah.
from killing him.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
If he stops him here, this is actually
Looking for 3s.
pretty good.
Strength 9, looking for 3s.
He has a chance to score some primer here at the end of the turn if he kills that Defiler.
Looking for 3s.
I think the
Ooh,
problem
yeah.
is, though, because the Poxwalkers aren't Battle Shock, so at best you would tie on that objective, because he's not going to have a way to clear them off.
Saves it.
True. So yeah, there's no way to get 3 there. And he seemed to have failed into the Death Shroud here.
Yeah. Yeah, I would definitely say so far. I mean, I know I just said it, but yeah, I think Dylan needed to use some more CP here. Could have interrupted.
Yeah. Could have
Last
been-
turn.
He could have, yeah, he could have rerolled
And
that
then yeah,
damage,
that
but-
is just
Alright,
the
so let's do
you
But I mean,
re-roll that 10 times out of 10. Maybe you
it's
still
a-
only roll a 2, but
You're
Oh, it's a 1 into a 1 every time, so I think he just
Yeah,
saved
at
himself
least
right there.
8.
but that is what the Emperor or whatever Necrons worship gives you CP for. Themselves? I don't know, it's unclear.
I would just be upset that he's been stealing my CP the entire game.
Rolls, 4s. Save 2, take 1.
3 damage.
4 up, feel no pain. Saves 2,
Or
takes
I'm
1.
feeling it. This army,
5
man.
more.
Every time.
Take 1 damage.
Oh my gosh.
Jesus,
Yes, save 4 damage
He's-
on that last set.
You,
okay.
you can feel it. It is palpable.
4 up, feel no pain.
The
Friends don't
rage.
let friends play Necrons. Don't forget, folks.
Alright.
Remember that
You,
out there.
the only time you can play Necrons is if you are on my team at a team's event.
Yep.
That I will allow.
Please
I'll
just
push
get
I'll
one.
push you into
Got
opponents you do the psychic damage on them.
Freeze, drop 2.
But you can practice on your own time.
We're gonna Defiler here. Each one of these is D6 plus something.
What's the damage?
Yeah.
D6 plus 2.
I don't roll 1.
Yeah, don't roll a 1. Oh
Please don't roll a
no.
1. That would suck.
Oh, reroll
Reroll
it.
it.
I hate
Reroll it.
You so much. You
Reroll
not
it.
you, this idiot.
Reroll here. Dylan,
So,
is he
I'm
aware he has strategy?
Yep.
Well, technically, the Defiler's already at 2 wounds, so the Defiler should already be dead.
Yeah.
So-
I hate him.
But oh well.
It's either
Reroll
all or
it.
nothing with him. He won't die, but he won't do anything.
Oh,
He wanted you to reroll. He's trying to teach you a lesson, Dylan. Let him teach you a
Well.
lesson.
Yeah,
My
that's
turn?
it. Yeah.
Alright, so that's the end of that turn.
Scored
There were a
and
couple of
bring it down
mistakes there, I
right?
think.
2 secondaries.
think it's getting
Bring it
to
down
him.
wasn't scored. Outflank. I think outflank he actually does score
Yeah, he scores a 3 there.
with the Catan Shard and the
Oh.
Reanimator.
He can score big there, couldn't he? No.
Yeah, I think so. I believe the Catan Shard is
Burden of
as long as they're within
Yeah.
6, which it looks like they are.
Yeah, that would
So-
have
the
been.
guard one.
Should be 5 there for that secondary on outflank.
5 for that.
One
Behind enemy
is
lines,
air
no.
denial.
Plunder, no. Bring it
To
down.
bring it
no.
down was so close.
I mean,
Oh,
bring it
sorry.
down. A happened
Just
because
defile
they got the
here.
wounds wrong, and B,
Fails.
all he had to do was roll a 1 into a 3 or a 1 into a 2. He had
Gosh.
Light
the
hauler.
opportunity.
But you can tell the mental
Actually,
damage
my
on
timing
Dustin is there.
Yeah, it's the thing. He's
Light hauler.
clearly going to win this game, I think, at this point, but he's not going to have
Looks
a good
good.
time doing it.
Poxwalkers are good.
All right, let's see. I will go ahead and I
Um,
don't want to interrupt them, but I am gonna do some scoring
this
for Dylan.
defiler.
Dylan is
good.
vibing. He is not using CP and he is not
Right
scoring
half,
points
so
even
that's
when he
good.
does. So
And that's
He's here
it.
for the
Battle shock,
vibes.
enemies battle shock. Yeah, he's here to inflict mental damage, which
Alright, so-
again,
That is a
Primo.
vibe in itself.
I hold.
so 5 for outflank. I'll go ahead and
one,
discard
two,
that.
two,
So yeah,
three,
producer
4.
Lamb outflank was scored. Behind enemy lines, no
Um,
bring it down, no plunder, no. So he's still on 3. Got the 5 points, no primary there because he did not control 3 at the end of his turn.
So,
Didn't control 2 or more, yeah.
objectives and 3 or more, so that's another 8.
So that'll push us to. They're not getting their command points up. There are things we need to fix
Air
on this
denial,
table,
then
and we
two
will,
cards.
you know.
So
So we're at the top of 4 here,
alright,
and at the end of 4, it
Might
was
fall back
57 to
hard.
30 in Dustin's favor, and he has now scored 8 more points of primary and drew Burden of Trust and
specify-
Center ground.
'cause it's not an
So
action,
it's-
I can't fall back.
center ground should be fairly simple.
Just gotta get rid of these immortals,
So,
which should be
alright.
relatively easy, and get something right there in the middle.
So,
The Filer's freed up now. He can kind of just straddle both points in the center and
Here.
just kind of shoot wherever he wants. Or he could just charge it into Luminor to try to, get through that 4-up and 4-up.
Nothing more fun than putting damage into a 4 Feel No Pain. People love it.
I'm not convinced this Defiler and Lighthauler killed the Nightbringer over here this
just
turn.
need to kill this unit.
Just with the way things have been going.
Yeah, I mean, he's lower than he was before, but now the Defiler is going to be shooting at both of them will be shooting at -1. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. He'll definitely get to fight first, so he might still lose a Defiler here as is. But Dustin should clean up essentially the rest of this side. Depending on Illuminar's Eris, he might still be alive. But yeah, we should be able to clear up this side here. And
Yeah, it looks like he is going to elect to fall him back, so he can probably pop some shots in there, maybe charge him. It doesn't even look like he has the room to charge him now. The Reanimator's probably dead.
yes, Reanimator should go down. Yeah, so we should be working towards a fairly quick wrap up here. I think we're not gonna have a ton of units left. Players just moving things around, and I think Dustin will walk away with the victory on the scoreboard here. Maybe not the victory emotionally and spiritually.
No, I think Dylan's put up a good fight, though, given the circumstances. I mean, losing that Mortal Brick early was kind of a big blow.
Yeah.
But he's
Yep.
bounced back with some really good rolling on his Katans. And
Yeah, just
even
roll
the Luminor.
fours.
Yeah, just roll
Just roll
fours,
fours, roll
fives.
fives. Now, next
Easy
we just need to
peasy.
upgrade with when we roll bad. There's this stratagem. It's called Command Point Reroll.
Alright,
Pretty good
that's
strat.
movement.
Lets you reroll, I don't know, a damage dice,
shooting,
perchance.
taking your home at this
Mhm.
point. You're OC3 on the Catan right now. My Poxwalkers passed Battle Shock, so they're going to do the action here. For
Strong
the primary.
Poxwalkers. They're going to live the whole game.
So that's going to be.
You think
Actually,
so?
they might die to a Nightbreaker this turn, but we'll see.
I-
4 points.
I'd
Or
love
next
to see
turn.
them
I
disintegrate.
suppose.
It'll be this turn. Dustin went first,
And
correct?
then
So it'll be this round, not turn.
Yes. Yeah. In Dylan's turn.
the Terminators are going to guard. Tallyman's going to guard. And
The Battle Shock
Flagman's
symbol
gonna
is a
guard
cat because it's a fraidy cat.
Yep.
I think is what they're
on
going
your,
for.
on the natural here.
Oh, they are going to
Plague
guard here.
Marines
at
are
the
all going to shoot
plagues.
into Luminor Xeris.
Oof.
I'm going to spend.
The plagues into Illuminar. Yeah, he can essentially
Just
ignore that
before
reanimator at this
those
point.
hidden wound.
Just
It's not
way
going to
out
do
of
much
scene.
to him.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to do that. No. We'll wait on that. We'll just do the filer, everything into the Catan, blast weapon.
Let's see if this
Just
Catan can shrug off
so
some
it is
more
what it is.
firing from the Defiler and the
I mean,
Filer.
he's shooting even worse than he was last turn
So
because he's now -1 to hit. I
okay.
mean, he's like -2 to hit, but
this is force.
Oh boy.
Cool.
see,
Nothing. And then yeah. Look at these rolls, man.
One lethal there. That's nice. Don't have to
Just one.
rely on the
Minus
rolls
two.
for that.
one save that Dylan will make. See it.
Ooh,
Oh, we failed it.
you cursed
2
him.
damage down to 1.
Yeah, it is only. Oh, he failed the feel no pain too. You
You
never
gotta
see
change
that.
dice. You gotta change the dice.
+1 to hit, so 3's
It's true.
hits, +1 to wound.
Real ones know you have to change the dice.
And then that will
man.
fulfill too.
Nothing. And then the correct
Now, Dustin feels very bad at this moment.
wounds.
Mhm.
You're involved.
Because he knows
Um,
what's coming.
See, he saved that one. I knew it was
Alright,
coming.
Tan's just never gonna die. But,
but
that's,
Dustin
that's fine.
should. This Defiler should be
Um,
dead. So,
this Defiler is
future
gonna,
Dustin, when you're watching this,
Okay.
it should already be
Store.
dead.
He can
Six
still
Crusaders
score,
here,
bring it
and then
down on
goes
his
into
opponent's turn,
Reserves.
correct?
yes, yep,
Yep.
you can still score.
End of turn. Yep.
Absolutely.
So if he does it, he scores that, goes into his primary, or secondary, I mean.
6.
Other
minus
Defiler
2
shooting here into the Immortals, trying to just clear that brick. Getting rid of OC.
2 damage
fail
each, by the way. So.
four, eight damage. That was a Luminar?
Yeah, I think that should be the end of those Immortals.
This one.
Fail
So did you
four,
only fail
so
4? Because that was at -2.
Kills 1. This guy's left at 2.
So as they roll their last shots here, is there any big takeaways that you feel like we've seen from this game of why it went the way that it did? You think it was just list construction,
Fail both?
I think we're seeing two
Movement.
completely different lists, right? Like I think there's a reason we haven't seen Immortal Bricks,
Take
and it kind of shows. And they were very heavy in the beginning of 10th, end of 9th. I know that, but yeah, I love the list construction. I don't know if he was able. I mean, I think this is the first time he's played this list. I don't think he's able to capitalize everything where he wanted to capitalize, and unfortunately, I think
9 damage.
losing that entire brick turn was a 2, top of turn 2. It really kind of
Yeah.
pushed him into an uphill battle for the rest of the game.
yeah, I just feel like he's been. And I will also say, in Dustin's defense, I still think the correct play was to put those Plague Marines into the Nightbringer last turn, because there might not be a Nightbringer there right now. But he was able to clear Dylan's home and just really shut down the ability for Dylan to score. So
Yeah.
at least from a scoreboard perspective, this Nightbringer should clear through and be potentially the last thing that Dylan has alive, but the scoreboard is going to very quickly drop.
Yeah,
And then also, we did
And
lose
then-
Illuminor Xeris to Plague Marine shooting, it looks like.
yeah.
So-
I mean, you can only be so lucky to make all your
Plague
invulns and
Marines,
feel no pains
why not?
so many times, but
Yeah. Just too much volume there.
yeah,
Plague
he's gonna
Marine's
be
going to the
down.
Reanimator, we're probably going to lose that too. Yeah, so things
Yeah.
should wrap up here pretty quick. last interesting interaction we have here is seeing how the Nightbringer finishes this Defiler or doesn't. Now the poetic way. Oh no, wait. The Nightbringer's at 7. So to say the poetic way for this to end would be the Nightbringer dying to the Defiler exploding, but that isn't
And
in play.
the Defiler reaching up with his grubby claws as it falls to the ground, snapping
One more
him in
crab
half.
snack. One more just little
Then we're gonna do
snap
A
and
little bit of
close.
crab rave.
Yeah, but
That's it.
No,
Should have-
like I said, I think Dustin's been in a bit of the driver's seat since beginning of turn
Some
2.
Defiler as well. I can't trust
yeah,
the flesh
definitely.
mod
I think
action
Dustin's
for
been
this dude.
slightly in the
Yeah,
driver's seat
unfortunately,
since he
but-
put 2 Defilers in his list. I think that's
Oh
kinda
yes,
where
yes,
things
yes. We
started
can't
to
ignore
turn.
that
Yeah.
fact. We know the Catans were the
I mean,
bullies
you
before,
should
but
die,
Big
but-
Brother
Attacks, I
Defiler
should
came to
absolutely kill
the
him.
scene, and
Hey man.
here we are.
All right. So let's start with this drone.
This game has been really shit on so many rolls.
Yes, there have been
It
some
actually would
definitely
be-
spiked rolls.
6 at -2
But yeah, I think
into the guy in the
I think
middle.
I agree with your assessment. I think the Immortal Bricks haven't been too impactful here, whereas Dustin's
There you go.
No.
infantry has survived and been successful, and he's just been able to score very consistently. Dylan's been stuck with a lot of cards that he hasn't been able to score at the time he needed to. Hasn't had that primary push.
Keep forgetting the pylons.
I do commend him for trying this out, though. It looks like a really
Yeah,
fun
I mean
list
this
to
is
play
the time
in.
to try things.
See how it works.
Need to
I
get
do-
See
I
how
don't
things
some
function
more
in a new
new
edition, how things have
Mhm.
changed or not.
Yeah, who knows? Might even see some points decreases for these
These
Bricks of Immortals and stuff like that. But
Yeah, and
Dude,
and
Like,
again,
come on.
Dustin is playing under 2,000 points to try and
Forge,
anticipate some point increases
So
and
six
some
and
enhancements that we don't know
fives.
the points of.
Sure.
What?
But you have to imagine the defilers are going up,
7?
and
Six
yeah, so
down
he
to
might be
five, so
have to cut
threes.
a thing here or there, and
So 7 at -3.
you know
I do
you
think-
Reanimator.
end up a little over, then you have to cut an
Yeah,
enhancement or
plus minus
change your list
sixes.
construction. Things can change, but
yeah, and also
Fail
running
4.
Canaptic Court, not seeing any
2
Doom
damage
Stalkers
each.
or anything else, or Canaptic Race. I mean,
yeah,
These
when
are-
I heard Dylan was playing
Takes
Canoptic
5.
Court, I definitely
Down to
expected
1.
some
2
wraiths
big old
out here. and
bricks of Wraiths with some
that is a whole
Technomancers and-
different beast to chew through, even with the damage that Dustin can bring. They are Necron scam you
2, 5, right? No,
masters.
threes,
They
okay.
are the you think
4
Catans are
at
annoying, their
minus,
wraiths are even worse.
2.
As you can tell, I love this faction. Very big fan of Necrons.
Necrons are what got
But
me
I'm
into
calling it
Warhammer,
right
so
down
I
the
do
middle.
love it.
So
For everyone
1,
at
2,
home.
3, 5.
See if he can say 5. No,
He cannot.
He did. I do not
Aw.
believe he dead leads.
Reanimator down, so we'll see a fight to the
And,
death
you're
between the
Catan.
Nightbringer and this Defiler, and then things should wrap up fairly quickly here.
I think I'm dead.
I think-
You should be,
Mm.
Dustin. You should be. Crazier things have
Look
happened.
what happened last.
All right,
Well,
let's see what happens.
Again,
here.
I
that kind of roll. Let's
100%
see if
reroll
it
that damage.
converts.
I don't know why you didn't.
Yep,
'Cause
Dustin,
I
he
was-
very
the
much
fact
had to
that
wait
I knew
for
that I
you.
couldn't
twice,
couldn't reroll damage.
2 times.
What? No, you can't reroll
Could've
field
swore
no
you
games.
said that.
Field
4.
games.
4 AP4.
Might have been a little misunderstanding. I think Dylan just
Yeah,
said
Yeah.
if so, then that makes sense. But yeah,
Yeah.
Good night, Defiler.
please explode.
Do I blow?
No, so
Ooh,
close.
Thought about it. So yeah,
I also have been forgetting the entire time to use his fight phase ability. God damn it.
So I scored.
well,
2 on
folks,
primary,
remember
on the thing,
remember
and
your
the center
abilities.
took
So
it.
yeah, Dustin's gonna go ahead and add to his score here.
I
Dylan
scored
down to just the
Vertical Thrust
Nightbringer.
Going center ground for 5.
So should be a fairly quick.
and forward position
turn
for
4 and
5,
5
so
here.
hold your home.
I really hope that
Both
he
Nationals
is able to
currently?
clear the Blight Hauler and the
Yeah,
Poxwalkers this
3,
turn.
3. Oh, you're not even on there. So yeah.
Well, he can consolidate on, but
Um,
it doesn't matter. He doesn't out OC you.
I
Yep.
should
No.
touch that at the end of the fight.
I'll still.
You certainly
hold it
can.
because
Won't
you'll see
show
I
it.
have 4
Yeah,
on there.
it won't change
Yeah,
anything.
I may as well though. Because I can
Yeah.
move closer.
Yeah,
like
you
I
can.
This way.
As far as you can. Yep.
Assuming you can still consolidate even if you didn't charge this turn.
Yes, you can.
It's anybody
You're
that's
eligible
available
to
to
fight.
fight. Yep.
I mean, that's how it was last time, but
You
who
can.
knows anymore?
I do.
To
We
you.
know.
Move forward.
So.
Do it. Move.
If you're giving it to me, I'll take it.
It's legal. He's not giving you anything. The game is.
Good
Well
old
done.
James Workshop is doing it for you.
Yeah, jolly old England. Well, not many
Go
decisions
ahead and put
Dylan has to
my
make
3
here.
inches over here, just in case I need it. Go ahead with your battle shock, whatever you got to do.
I will say it has disappeared, I think, because Lamb is working on it. But I do have to commend Lamb for updating that overlay live there to change the colors.
Useless bastard.
Big shouts to producer Lamb.
Reanimation.
Yes, big shout out
against
to
threes.
producer Lamb.
Making things
Lamb
look
the
nice.
man.
Yeah, for what it matters. Oh, you have the one model, but yeah, you're a -1 leadership
Yeah.
as well.
I rolled a 3, so it doesn't matter.
That's true.
And we're battle shocked.
I mean, there's not a
Could
whole
have
lot
just
I can
passed
do.
it auto, but I
Maybe
don't think at this
pull
point.
it
Oh, wait,
can
no,
make
I
it
don't.
really
That
much.
must have been
Run.
reanimation.
Oh,
Yeah, it was. It
Oh.
was.
that's plunder.
Actually, you got overforce.
Assassination. Yeah, at least I can do that.
I'm happy to
Can
say
he?
you kill these foxwalkers.
He's got overforce. Yeah, he can get
Bring
a
it
little bit.
down.
Oh, we got over. I thought he said assassination.
5.
Yes,
Yeah,
overforce we definitely can't do. Assassination seems unlikely. Behind
He
enemy
can
lines.
also be enemy
Yeah,
enemy
you can do that.
lines.
Touching
Could do
things.
that.
Don't score primary. Can't score primary.
Yeah.
Unless I take
No
your
more
home.
scoring primary unless you control your opponent's home by
battle
the end of the
shock
game. But
there, so-
unfortunately, I do
That's
think he's
also a
going to
good
get
point.
descended upon. Probably can't get there.
So just gotta
So-
try and kill that Foxwalker unit.
Shooter.
I mean, I could go for behind. That's
There you go.
That is.
Now he's.
There you
now
go.
he's
Now we're
thinking.
now we're
Yeah.
thinking with
I
gas.
mean,
I could do that.
most points is like shoot the poxwalkers, be back here and kill this. You can pick up both of these.
That
pretty
is
easily.
indeed what I would do.
I'd put myself in a position to be right in between.
Actually,
both
no, his
Foxwalker
shooting
and
can't
Wild.
kill the poxwalkers. That is kind of the
Okay.
problem.
Oh.
So yeah,
Not
It's
enough
only 3
attacks, huh?
shots. Yeah.
Mm. It's actually D3
can't
shots.
shoot them off of it.
I think he
Yes,
D3
you
shots
cannot.
into the Blight Hauler
Get more
charges into the
points for killing them.
Poxwalkers.
Oh, because I have D3 shots.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's kind of in.
Or just
That
kill
is
the
rough.
Light hauler then.
You can shoot the blight hauler and.
Oh, he does also.
Alright.
Oh no, he scored Bring It Down.
Yes,
scored
yes,
Bring It
yes.
Down by killing the
face stuff.
Defiler.
Defiler.
El
El Crab.
That'd be nice.
Just
I guess I have to
reroll.
roll 4. So I
Oh wait,
should
you
be
can't
closer.
reroll because it's fine. No battle shock there.
Yeah, no, I thought he was saying he rolled a 3 on his battle
Yeah.
shock. There's a 3 on his reanimate. He should Gaze of Death that Blight Hauler while we're here though.
Okay.
Yeah,
Light hauler.
Get him.
I will say I love the new
Of course.
Nightbringer model. It is cool.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, it's a great looking model. Same with the Defiler.
Roll
They've really been
those.
on some
That
excellent
Defiler.
models.
Battle shocked.
That is true.
Rip.
T9.
T9 3s. 1 AP3.
One AP3 could kill it.
Saves it.
Oh,
He saves it. He says I can scam an invuln too.
Charges. Just don't snake eyes. Thank you.
See, but what you could do if you snake eyes it there's a stratagem called
Happy
command
to
point
say that you
reroll.
killed this.
Question is, the Nightbringer considered a monster?
He is. Indeed he is.
Congratulations.
He could just tank shock and do more mortals to himself than the Foxwalker.
Can we talk about Dustin with the spend a CP, do 0 damage to the opponent, 6 damage to his own Defiler?
We should
That-
definitely talk
love
about
you.
That is
the
definitely one
new
of the
tank shock.
CPs of all
Isn't that
time.
figure?
I think
Oh, yeah, you're right.
in the game I played with Dustin in person the
It's
other
opposite
day,
for me. That's why.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
he
it's
tried to tank
weird.
shock a Warbiker and did nothing to him
Alright, so
and
my
did
burden
like 3 or
will
4
go
to
off.
himself.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal.
It's interesting.
Dustin finishing up his scoring here, just double checking. Yeah, he's
Just go next
28,
turn.
40, so he can
Go
score
five.
1 more primary point, which he certainly will. And then it's can he score
Force
13
speed,
secondary
time in,
points, which probably won't.
Doesn't give me another one.
He only gets 2 cards.
Space.
Seems unlikely.
Assassinate. and
I'm not a
cleanse.
scientist though. Like you
That'd
say,
be
all
our
we do is
characters,
we
right?
play 40k. We
Oh.
don't do math.
The Nightbringer is another
Yes.
character, so he doesn't get
Sure is.
automatic assassinate. I think I would just pitch that one, yeah.
I can walk the
Already
Defiler
done
and
that.
shoot at him. It's probably his best option. He could elect
No,
to
all-
cycle 1. He does
all
only
three
have the
are
1.
characters.
You can bring
Per
all
game, yeah.
3 transcendent contents.
Yeah, they're basic characters.
Oh, they're not epic. Okay, I see. Well, I guess in that case.
He could spend to cycle it. That's probably the best option, because yeah. But
I
he's
mean,
going
we've seen
for it.
what
I
the
respect
fu-
it.
Yeah,
It's a
I-
practice game. What
yeah.
else are you doing? We're shooting a Defiler into Catan.
He's been shooting Defiler into that Catan all game. I don't
I
think it's
mean,
gonna change
Got
now.
this guy
What
too.
do I do?
Yep.
2 CP reroll everything. Then we'll
Does the
cleanse.
defiler bracket? No.
That should be fairly
It
simple.
does.
Yes, they do. They bracket at 6, which
Doesn't
is
matter.
where
He's
he
already
is.
getting -1 because he can't see the whole
Yes.
base.
So shooting this defiler, see what we can. Or sorry, this defiler into the Nightbringer. He should definitely reroll everything. I'll do the actions he needs to do fairly simply. And then that should be all she wrote.
Shocks on a Death Shroud. Fail.
Oh,
Cool.
doesn't affect much though.
Let's just
He does have to do
autopass
3
it.
actions here
Actually,
to score. So
cleanse here.
it looks like he'll
cleanse
be
here,
fine.
Auto pass him, and then yeah, that
Cleanse,
is gonna be
cleanse.
movement. Just gonna
And then do your. Oh, his primary doesn't matter. So he can only
Just
score
gonna
one
shoot
more
you, I
point of
guess.
primary anyway. Because he's maxes out at 45.
Oh,
It's currently at 44.
I will hope that if the
Oh.
Nightbringer dies, it explodes and kills this Blyhauler. Just for more mental damage into Dustin's psyche.
Primary,
I'm here for it.
Another 8.
You actually don't. Yeah, he's doing the math. Yeah. No, you got one more. There you go. See, we're on top of it.
And then
My mind is your mind, Dustin.
we're just gonna shoot everything.
Melting.
At the,
Oh no, the hive
tank.
mind.
Oh no, I'm not a
cleanse
bug.
with the drone.
You are now.
5 points, right? Cleanse is 5. Yeah.
Cleanse is indeed 5.
All right, so Blight Hauler. Go shoot the Catan.
I bet.
Both hits.
Yes, sir. Ooh.
Oof.
Oh,
You're
no.
gonna want more than once.
Finally, a bad roll for you.
Dylan, a Necron player telling you bad roll for you.
Yes.
Oh,
Makes you
and a
want to
1
scream.
into 1. Him
Buckets,
he's
hits,
saying yes for the 1-to-1 reroll.
roll. Oh. Make 6 or 5. Make 5, so just 2 at your invul.
Invulns.
They both.
That's a
Alright.
Nightbringer.
Finally, a good
Filers
roll for the
shooting.
Nightbringer.
2 CP reroll. Do it.
Big roll here.
He's not doing it.
Alright. Let's CP that. Number of shots.
No.
There it is.
That's
I mean, that was
for
good,
him.
but
Yeah.
full rerolls on all of this
The
seems
bracket at
better to me.
5 or
Actually, no,
6?
I might be wrong. That might have to be an attached unit. It does have to be an attached unit. He's doing it right. I'm not the Death Guard player.
You let the Death Guard player Death Guard, okay?
I'm happy to let them.
Does
I have no
Modify
interest
hit
in doing
stack
so.
of bracket? Or cover stack of bracket?
No.
They're both ballistic skill, correct?
Correct.
3
Yeah.
at -2.
Save 2, take 1.
3 damage.
Yeah, he's not killing this.
Modified, unmodified.
2 damage.
Not modified, so 2 damage.
Saves 1, takes 1.
Dance.
It's a slow slog of killing any
Of-
Catan.
Yeah.
5, 6 for death. Nice. 1.
So Dylan will get to play out the
maybe
the end
down to
here,
2.
see what he can do with a Nightbringer.
Yeah,
Maybe
score as
2.
much points as you can.
Yeah, definitely
Yep.
not.
It would be cool to see
Saves
him
1, takes 1.
if he would have made it all the way to the home objective of Dustin by turn 5.
Yeah,
but
it doesn't
they
look
would've-
possible.
nah, not
Might be able to
anymore.
whip around, and if he can kill the Defiler in melee, could maybe consolidate and touch. Be interesting.
Looks
We
like
lost Dustin.
Dustin has disconnected. I guess Dylan wins by
Yeah, so yeah,
technicality.
that's a fault. That's let's see, Dustin. Yeah, must maybe having some computer issues. We'll see if he can come back in to finish things up here. Yeah, but not much else. So we know assassination isn't happening. Cleanse has already happened.
Anything else?
We should probably let Dylan know
He's
that
gone.
Dustin is disconnected. Yep,
Yeah,
there it
he,
is.
he realized.
He-
Yeah, Dustin said he disconnected, and he'll be coming back. So yeah, I don't think there's anything else to really go there. It would just be Dylan can see what cards he draws and see if there's anything he can finish out to score the points.
There's got to be some stuff left in his deck for him to score.
Yeah.
I do not believe I saw Assassinate on him. Oh, he did get Assassinate earlier. What else is there to get? Possible no prisoners.
Yeah, or just plunder behind enemy lines. You could easily do that.
Yeah.
Just score some points and walk out of here.
Plunder
Am I waiting
being-
for Dustin?
Lamb, just tell him to draw his cards and we'll finish it up.
I unmuted. You guys just stay here.
Because Dustin is coming back, but that was the end of his turn, I think. Pretty much.
He may have charged them. Man.
Yeah.
I unmuted them right now just to get an update on Dustin.
Yeah. Yeah, so it looks like Dustin is coming back. He's back here in the game. We'll get him back in chat. But yeah, it'll just basically be Dylan's cards left here. See what he's got. He's
Wait,
doing
he's-
the rest of his shots.
He's still swinging.
Still swinging. He doesn't have enough. That's the thing. So 3 wounds.
Save 2.
Save 2. I believe that was
I
the.
need to know how much damage it was.
It's either 3 or 2. Either way, you're not dying.
It says damage here 2. Looks like.
2. Okay.
Down to 1.
Save one, take
I think
one.
it was the excruciators. I'm gonna assume that'll finish up Dustin's turn. There he is. Drag him in here.
There we go.
Yo. Alright. That is all my shooting now after they caught on to the controls here.
Yeah. Yep.
Blight Hauler's gonna charge for no. Actually,
We
no,
still-
that's stupid.
Nah, just let it go.
Yeah, that's it. That's my turn. I'll ditch Assassinate for a CP, actually, because I'm not gonna score it. That's fine. So,
Extra CP's always.
return, I'll be at 3. Go for it.
Retest Battle Shock.
Minus
am I
1.
-1?
Yep.
You will pass, thank God.
So we are contested because you're -1 FC, we're contested here.
Reanimate. Just 1. Got a movement. Let me just quickly pull secondaries. Maybe I draw something decent. Or position, greatest blow. What is that?
And that
Here's
home
what
objective is
I'll
worth
do.
10 points. But getting there.
It's 13
Groups.
models.
Is it
I don't have
reroll?
that.
It's
I have 12
unfortunate. That's
models.
yeah, it's purge before, right? Pretty much.
Oh, Color Ward. It's Color Ward.
Oh, secondary. Beacon. No.
Yeah. No, it's fine. You can make him your beacon and make him your beacon, get behind his lines,
Alright.
plunder a terrain, call it a day. That's the most points you're scoring.
You're allowed
Mhm.
to do.
Sure, I'll do that. What am I making?
Oh, you
beacon?
can tell
Explain this
Dustin
to me.
he can unmute us now as well.
Um,
Because he probably still has us muted.
Beacon.
Dustin, you can unmute them if you didn't hear.
I just unmuted them.
What up? Yeah, we just decided to, we were waiting for you to get the whole gang back together. Yeah, I think
So just beacon the Catan shard, do
Yep.
plunder, and
I don't know
there we
that. Dylan, did you unmute them? They're calling.
yeah,
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
been
Oh,
he's been
okay.
unmuted for while you
Oh,
were
okay. Okay.
technical difficulties.
Do I have to?
Yeah, plunder is outside your territory. Yeah. So, yep. Plunder that.
Overwatch.
He's
Mhm.
rolling the Overwatch. What a scoundrel.
seems
That's not
petty.
killing a Catan. Come on.
Especially when he rolls a 1.
Dude, it's been like
He-
every time I've activated that gun, dude.
That's not killing a Catan.
I've heard you've been crashing out about the CP.
Wonderful.
Reroll the damage, Dylan, please.
Would you
Twice.
say 1?
Yeah.
Yeah, you had one.
Save.
That's not killing a Catan. Alright, so
Yeah, I was under
Plunder
the impression that I couldn't reroll
behind.
damage. So
no, you can't reroll a feel no pain. You can always reroll
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah. That's why I was like,
I definitely should have done that.
Yeah, if you
a lot
watch back the
more.
VOD, I definitely was like,
You're
Dylan,
just
please,
losing it,
After
crashing
reroll the
out.
damage twice, kill it.
Paul had told
Yeah, I
me
haven't,
that
I haven't recovered.
you were crashing out about it, so I started purposely trying my best not to spend it.
I've been rage baited by a Necron player, not for the first time.
So you're
Alright,
getting
so,
inside info. Nice.
so
You're
10
all done, Dustin?
points,
Judge.
10 points for Dylan,
Judge.
and then so 13 on the secondaries there. Not a bad last turn.
No primary.
Yes, no primary because you have to control more objectives or the home, which we don't. So we have a 92-51 victory for the Death Guard.
Still good effort.
Very nice game.
I'm actually surprised I scored that much when I lost all of my objective units immediately.
Yeah, the going second when you have that many cards left can kind of let you score some points in a hurry. Yeah, I don't know if we want players to just give their thoughts quickly, nothing super big, and then I think that'll wrap us up.
I mean, I thought it was fun.
I
Yeah.
think
I was
Sam's stupid.
confused.
Yeah, we all agree with that.
I kind of miss. I think deploying here in the Plague Marines was like kind of bad because if you would have tucked in better, it would have taken me like till turn 3 outside of a charge to ever shoot this objective because I can't go through this tractor.
By the way, I think there was a miscommunication. You can go through those. It's vehicles who can't. So infantry still can. It's the same with this middle platform.
Was lied to. No, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, so they're the same as walls. They just count the same as like a wall. So if you can go through a wall, you can go through that.
I thought it was like WTC like crate thing, like even infantry can't go through.
There's yeah. So they could definitely go through.
Most it would have changed for me as I would have scored like 3 points.
A little bit more primary at the beginning, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, because the Catan would have made it to the objective, and that would have been it.
Yeah. Well, I had a lot of fun watching it. Again, shout out to Lamb for getting the production up. It looked great. Shout out to the players playing well. Give us a good show. Shout out to Daniel. It was fun talking through the game with you.
Okay.
And
It was a great time.
yeah, for everyone watching, we'll keep doing these at a consistent schedule. So far it's been Monday, Thursday, and we might throw in some podcasts and some painting streams as well. But this is going to be our kind of bread and butter, this commentated TTS stream. So yeah, if you have any feedback, feel free to leave it in the comments on the video, and